Alright, hello people, welcome back to the best podcast in the world, Break the Press.
Why is he making that face?
What's he doing?
Why is he making that face?
Alright, look, ignore him, alright? He's lost. He's on the loser side,
That's
you know, we
true.
got a loser side of that
true.
side. So, of course, you know, we're back, you know, 70 subscriber special, you know, we hit 70 subscribers finally. And, yeah, we're back for another episode. It's been a bit of time. You know, we're posting a lot more on our shorts, so, you know, be there. We, you know, try to be active, you know, try to be everywhere. Variety, like podcast, basically. Now, yeah, you know, for the best podcast, we have to have the best panel in the world. And now, next to me, as you can already see, we got, on the winner's side, Victor.
Mikel Marino. Yeah, you know, obviously we took a bit of a break. International break, international duties. Abdul was called back to Bangladesh and he picks out some papers, you know what I mean, green passport and that, but we're back.
Why is it me? It should be him.
We're back. He doesn't have a passport. Yeah, so you know, welcome back guys. It's been a good week for me and Yusuf.
Indeed. And to start introducing the losers table, we have to start with the big Peckham Red. Oh, East London Red.
Peckham Red. The Asian KG.
The white KG.
The white KG.
You know, that's actually a good comparison.
That's a good one.
The white Malteser. And
Malteser.
That's what they call KG.
That's true. That's true. No, it's true.
Do you have any words to say on
Come on, KG. He got cooked for no reason. In the intro, he got cooked. KG,
How you doing, then?
What? No, we're not putting it. It's on you. This is on you.
Before, you know, he introduces his co-loser, I'll introduce him instead, you know. One of London's biggest blues.
An actual, like, Peckham, London, that makes sense, huh? Oh, he's not from Peckham.
Oh, yeah, at least I'm local, yeah.
London blue, you know. Oh, that doesn't make sense. London blue, just blue. Whatever,
Just blue.
It's just Dean, okay? It's just Dean, you know, Dean is back.
Yeah, just Dean.
It's just Dean.
Chill guy, apparently.
The chill guy.
It's not chilling anymore, is it?
No, nuclear bomb went off.
Whoa. Is that racist?
How
How
is
could
that?
Mitoma nuclear bomb.
Wow.
Oh,
Just because he
okay.
scored against you,
Wow.
they blew up the stadium.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta chill before, like, you know what I mean?
We're gonna get cut off,
Something happens.
We're gonna
It's
get
him.
heads on a cut. But yeah, you know, that's our panel. And you know, we might as well start with, you know, he was talking about people, you know, roasting Abdul. Someone else roasted Abdul.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep the roast going.
Indeed, you know, Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You know, 1-0 win. You know, James Anderson
I
sealing
don't
it
think
off.
we've won at the stadium, you know.
That wouldn't. You haven't beaten Ange.
I mean, forget about Tottenham. Forget United being them at the
oh
stadium.
no, we have one.
That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
We have
I
one.
won't be able to do that again.
I forgot we won 3-0.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Against Nunes
I mean, forget about even United being them at Leicester. Tottenham haven't won in their own stadium in like 100 days.
month.
nearly.
Yeah.
No,
100 days.
105 days, I
days.
swear.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
That
That's
is
crazy.
mad.
100 days.
Well,
Well, I
Like,
tell
days.
you, oh shit, no, yeah.
In your own stadium.
Wait, is that in the league or is that in the club?
In general.
No, but they beat us in the.
No, it's in the league.
Carabao.
Oh, in the league. Yeah, in the league.
So yeah, I mean, look, James Anderson.
Oh, what a shocking with their 2 wins. Fine, no.
I mean, he sent a dot, you know, straight into
To
Aaron.
And a shush.
And a shush.
To Roy Keane.
To Roy Keane.
Madison, come on.
It's a dot for Amram's rebound.
What? He's impersonating.
Yeah. To Roy
I mean,
Keane.
look, you
Yeah.
might as start, you know. I mean, what are your thoughts on...
man.
I mean, you might as start before the game, because there's a big talk about Man United's injuries. I mean, how do you think that's going to affect the game in general? Amad Diallo going, and a lot of your midfielders as well. I mean, what was your reaction, initial reaction?
A reaction to...
Season over?
The season was already over.
Relegation looming.
It was already there.
Relegation looming.
Yeah, Tottenham
Yeah,
got a
for
lot of
40
stick
points.
for being relegation. What about you guys?
No, yeah, it wasn't called Mud Brothers.
Oh, no, but they beat you.
They
beat
they
you.
chuck the mud in your
chuck the
face.
mud in our face. Oh,
But I mean, look, you must have felt a bit of despair. I mean,
not really.
Agony when... What? Not really.
Nah.
When Amad Diallo
Same
going
old, same
down.
old. Oh, I thought you meant about the performance. Also.
Nah, Amad.
So,
Amad going down. I mean, that must have...
Yeah.
put a
This is his
dagger.
breakout season.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, did you think that these injuries were going to have this much of an effect
How
on the
long
game?
is he out for? The rest of the season?
The rest of the season.
Wow.
It's Christian, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, thoughts on the game in general. I mean, look, Man United, you know, didn't turn up as most people expected.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what do you think is the key reason? Any players you want to mention? Any? Just
Nah,
the
I'm
game
just
in
getting
general?
bored of saying the same thing again.
But man, you say it again for the pod,
Nah.
He
mate.
created a lot of chances, no?
The guy's on a podcast. He doesn't want to speak.
Yeah.
He says, watch what I said last episode. Yeah, great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get more views on the other stuff.
Brilliant.
We need them views.
Brilliant.
But yeah, no, same old, nothing's gonna change. Yeah. Is what it is.
Players? You want to talk about the players?
Nah,
mate?
I'm sick and tired of talking to them.
Wow.
Well, we need to talk about the players, mate.
Nah.
You have to talk about the
Okay,
players.
but I'll talk about player. I think, in my opinion,
I'm not saying everyone was bad.
Everyone was bad. Is that what
I'm
you're saying?
saying not everyone. Was
Okay.
bad.
I think Bruno had a good game.
Yeah.
Positioning,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That's
But
the problem, though.
but on the ball, yes, and cool positioning he was off, but he created the goal and assist chance, and then the Xerxes
No, he
chance.
did. He did.
If
but,
that gets put
you
away,
know,
it's 2-1, and we're talking about
no,
Bruno.
He did, but in a team at midfield, you need to have good positioning, and they just wasn't there.
Yeah,
But you're chasing her, like you're losing. You're
Not even
losing
before that, it was positioning.
I know,
That's
but
what- that's what I'm
afterwards,
trying to
it's
say,
hard
yeah.
to be as harsh on his positioning when you're chasing a goal. You need
Yeah.
a goal. So I don't
Yeah, it's
think
true, and
it
like
was-
obviously it's talking about injuries, and you have to be Casemiro there. But then we kind of have to give the same sympathy to Bruno. Maybe he's going to play a position he's not used to. He doesn't like
You
playing.
told him to play midfield.
I did, and I think he was good. I think if he had a Ugarte next to him, I don't think we'd
Nah,
have that much.
Sure there with regard to.
Oh, you
The
know what I
gaps
mean,
are
like
too
a Casemiro 3 years ago or 2 years ago, three years ago.
Yeah, but I just think, yeah, it's just is what it is.
I think Bruno recent weeks has played a bit less hot potato. He's actually trying to retain the ball, no?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is part of the teething period, for players like Bruno Fernandes and who are not used to this, possession-based football, and for a long time it's been counter-attacking. That's what Adam's been saying, and Bruno Fernandes basically does suit the counter-attack. He has the ability to play those balls in behind for running wingers or strikers.
But he can also play possession for Portugal. He's one of their best. He's always their best players. One of their best players for Portugal.
Dean would know best about that.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's always solid in the World
Even
Cup,
though
in the
you're always
Euros.
saying, he's got to assist to cover up his performances every single time.
He's good for Portugal. Him and Vitinha in the recent Euros are very good.
Yeah,
he was good. Yeah.
What was the game before? Was it against Brighton or Crystal Palace? Who was it against?
Crystal Palace.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, Palace.
Yeah, no, he didn't play well in that game.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So,
But you know what I mean? Yeah, it shows that he does have a future here. He could have a future here.
I'm not saying we're better without him currently, because if you take him out of the team, it will definitely get a lot worse. But
I think it's also a system issue. I can't lie. Is it time to have a real talk about Amram's system? Of course, people, United fans have been, of course, protecting you, as you would, your new manager
But
coming in with
an increase of hate. Well, not hate, but critique.
Yeah, of course. Now you have, because they're losing games that they shouldn't be losing with the system.
okay, with the system, what do you want him to do?
That's what I'm saying.
No, what do you want him to do?
I'll mention that's what I'm
No,
saying.
go on.
Now.
Let him land.
Do you think that this two-man midfield, when have we really seen a team have a lot of success?
We were still shit with a 3-man midfield. What's the difference?
Okay,
Hey,
but,
we're gonna
I mean-
blur that out.
Yeah, we can blur it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
okay. I'm just making
Where's
sure.
the button? Where's the button?
Okay.
You're late.
Yeah,
You wanna
yeah,
play
I
it just for the
Yeah,
number? Oh, he's still got it wrong.
No, it did work. It's louder in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I guess. But what I'm saying is that you can't two-man midfield, no. But also remember that Eric Ten Hag left you four points behind fourth place, and Aaron has taken you even further down the table. What is it now? 8 losses, 4 draws, and
One win. Two wins. Everton and City.
We play Everton next.
No, I think his record right now: Everton, City wins.
No.
Bunch of Reds. Who else did he beat?
You mean
In the league,
I
yeah.
thought you meant recently.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but 8 losses in 12 is damning, as some would say. Damning.
Yeah.
And now, does it not care to say that maybe his system does not work in the Premier League? Why not?
Because how can you judge, a manager that is using the
But
previous
where's the
manager's
balance?
tools?
You can't. That's why you need to use what you can.
But where's the balance?
Okay, we'll go to a 4-back. Yeah. And what happens when you don't see a difference? Then what? What's it
It's
gonna
not-
be?
No,
Yeah, there's more
but
emphasis on
the
the
thing is, right? They're more comfortable in that position.
They're clearly not.
Bruno
No,
Fernandes.
no. And I can, because last season and even the start of this season
Yes,
on Eric Ten Hag,
yes.
you clearly saw.
But that's his tactics.
Okay.
Remember the Wolves game, all that space. That's his tactics.
But even then,
I'm not saying he's going to a fullback because he doesn't use the
You can say
fullback.
you're 2-man midfield.
I'm saying
right?
put 3
No,
midfielders in there.
you
Put
say
2
2-man
strikers up front.
Yeah, you can say that, right? But even if you go to a 4-back in there, we still cannot create chances.
I'm not saying do a fullback.
What do you want us to do?
Put 3 midfielders in there or put 2 strikers up top. Change it up a different some sort of way.
What I'm saying is that have we really seen a 2-man midfield of just 2 people? Because in his system, it's basically
Yeah, we
just
saw it
2
at
players,
Chelsea.
very isolated.
Kovacic and,
Yeah, but
Kante.
exactly. Who are those players?
Exactly, but we don't.
No, but they're super isolated. Like in that Chelsea team, there was still a lot of
Even
players-
even if you had
second
even if you
qualifier.
had top players, it would be very hard to do.
Exactly, it's a very difficult skill. Now playing Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, even with Bruno Fernandes, Ugarte, who could be your best 2, or Coman and Ugarte, we've seen loads of different maneuvers, players that play that position. It's been difficult for like Aram to really seal that midfield off. It seems like you're always open in the midfield. In this Tottenham game, they exploited to the max.
Yeah, so what you do, you put another midfielder in there and you ride the season. It's going to be different from your tactics, but you don't finish 15th, 14th, 13th. You try and finish 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, wherever you can. That's better. In my opinion, I think that's better for Ruben Amorim as well. He's getting stick now. He doesn't deserve stick because he just come in. So it's beneficial for him to finish as high as he can.
But at the end of the day, we still will not be able to score. Like...
But we won't know that.
No, I don't need to know that.
Have you seen United in 3-man midfield in a three back?
No.
So how will we know that?
I will know these players cannot score. Like if Garnacho, innit, from probably about 7 yards out does that, and who else do we have? Because Anthony's gone.
But in another game,
we get to the loans that have gone out. But like Holland won't score that.
I think he needs to try something different.
It's just
it won't hurt to try something different.
No, this has been an issue at Man United. You have like chance creation, and when we do create chances, we just don't convert. Like
it's
so annoying.
I'm just thinking as well. Like, I'm thinking, not even think about it this year. Think about it in the future. In a 2-man midfield with all this gap and space, which 2 players in the whole world of football can really confidently cover that 2-man midfield?
And if you're finishing 10th place, do you think these players want to come?
Exactly. Even if you're who are the best 2 DMs?
Yeah, who do you want in DM? And he's gonna look at Manchester United 10th place. I don't want to leave the Real Madrid, Inters or wherever, Juventus, whoever.
Even a dream, you can have Declan Rice and Rodri in that 2-man midfield. Can they? Do you think they're confident? No, there's no 100% guarantee that they'll be able to plug up that 2-man midfield.
And that's why in those systems you'll have a centre back going up. Yeah. Or you'll have a fullback not fullback. You'll have someone dropping deep, a striker or something. Will support that's not Amorim's system. And of course, in Portugal is a different league. I'm not saying his system doesn't work.
He did against English clubs though.
Yeah, of course. We're not saying
of course he did. But then in the Champions League, anything can happen. Tanve beat Real Madrid 5-0 the other day in FM.
With fish tactic.
The fish tactic. Shout out Tanve.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but people do say that the league is where your form really shows. Yeah. The league is where it tells the true story.
Yeah. Let's put Europa in front of it.
Okay, no, we don't care Europa League right now, alright?
That's the only thing that matters.
For you,
but yeah, he did touch on losing
what?
The Rashreds, the Antonys.
Oh, the loans, yeah.
Rashford's doing well at Villa now.
No, but this is the thing though. Like we let what's his name go in the summer? Sancho go. World class Sancho, and we didn't replace him. No, we didn't replace him. And then we let Rashford and Anthony go. So who we have?
You're looking at Garnacho potentially going to Chelsea, and I didn't see any links to any wingers that you're going to bring in.
Then say Garnacho did go. That means we would only have Ahmad, Xerxes, and
not even Ahmad.
Hoyland. And Ahmad's gone now, so then you have Xerxes and Hoyland.
So this is what I'm saying. So is it not? I mean, of course,
No, because them 2 strikers are ass, man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
there's potential with Xerxes.
No, Xerxes better than Hoyland, but like.
No, but it's not even that. Forget that. We know that Arsenal's front three on their day could be one of the best in the world. They have one of the best right wingers in the world.
Who?
As in Arsenal front three.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that, and we said the same about what do you call it, Liverpool and other teams, Tottenham as well.
I like to see Chidobe play.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, is it not a bad thing that you guys didn't sign someone in attack? We make fun of.
No, it is, but that's on Ineos. That's not that's not his fault. Because we were linked to Tell, innit? And you're telling me that we couldn't get Tell. Whatever you think of Tell, I mean, I don't think he had.
No, but look, I kind of understand that though. You need to be realistic with the. How much was the loan?
Oh, yeah. No, I understand that.
I wouldn't get that anyway.
No, but like, there surely is someone out there that you could.
No, it's true. The Colomwanis. That moved.
Loan. Yeah, his loan fee is cheap as well. Yeah. Like it was like 2 million loan fee. Like, you could have done.
Kvaratskhelia, all these Jimenez went to Milan. But I'm saying all these players moved, and Arsenal, Chelsea, United didn't seem to capitalize. Yeah. Tottenham, they got one. We'll talk about Tell anyways. Moving on.
But on the United, is anyone you really want to mention? Anything you want to talk about specifically? Nah. Really? I mean, you have to talk. Is this your podcast, mate?
I'll talk when you lot talk here. Fine.
I think let's talk about Tottenham.
Oh, you want to talk about? Yeah, go on.
Oh, Dogi was okay. Yeah, Dogi was positive.
Dogi was well, but the thing is, though, you got Garnacho on his side, so it's like
very fast player.
He's pretty rapid. Also, can I just say that yellow card is not his fault. That's just not.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, I've seen a lot of stick for Onana. That's one player. Do you want
that's not his fault.
Top up on the Onana stick?
No.
Are you giving stick?
He's the one who gives away the rebound for Maddison, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Is that a bad save?
Yeah, I think so. Because right in front of the goal.
Because Vicario did a similar save and he put that in safety.
Yeah, that's true.
You know the Garnacho shot?
Yeah.
And
but that's the thing though. Put it in safety.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I think that was bad. I think that was bad.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah, he just cushioned it down.
I mean, talking about Vicario...
I'm actually surprised
Vicario. Oh my god.
Vicario in that game. Yeah. I mean,
first game back since this 4-0 City win.
Exactly.
And he was
but everyone knows though, if Tottenham have the players, they're better than what they are.
Yeah, it's
100%.
It's Man United have 10 players,
But
they're not
it's
better
like
than what we are.
people forget how good Vicario was at the
Oh
start
no,
of the
Vicario,
season.
Top 3 keeper.
No.
Yeah, very
He's good at shots, but corners is like.
Corners, yeah.
People have weaknesses.
But look,
Yeah, I know,
but look, shot stopping is the basics you need as a goalkeeper.
it is.
Yeah.
That's why Raya and Alisson, they're the 2 best right now, you can say.
And catching crosses.
That's why Edison has gone so low down.
Yeah.
Ortega's above him. Why? Because essentially he's shot stopping at the essence of
I
that.
think for me the most important thing for keeper, even more than shot stopper, is consistency. Having putting out a consistent. Alisson's been consistent.
We don't want Fabianski in there now, Vid.
Like it's like because keeper can't put up if we talk about Edison in the Champions League final, he was good in that game, very good, made some big saves in some parts of Real Madrid.
But
Ronaldo
I
did
think
as well, though,
because Edison is a big game player.
No, but
Yeah,
Onana
that's
did
true.
as well in that Champions League final.
Yeah, they
yeah,
both
that's what I'm
are,
saying.
yeah.
Both of them. That's what I'm saying. Consistency.
It's because of the big game.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
Or is Tottenham not a big
but-
game?
but
It's
that's
a
why
it's a
Alisson-
6-pointer.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, for you guys, it's big for the table. I mean, but again, talk about some of Tottenham's big players. One player that's come out of really nowhere, been kind of singled out under Conte and until recently,
Conte?
Jed Spence.
Oh, yeah, Spence,
'cause he
Spence.
wasn't playing.
Incredible.
Yeah, so he didn't really get. I mean,
Do you think Udogie will start when he comes back?
No,
I mean,
no,
I see
no.
Tottenham fans already said that it's not like a walk-in.
Yeah.
He has to push
Spence
the
took
work
And he's
the
playing
mick.
out of position as well.
He took the mick.
He's
He
playing
was
out of
doing.
position,
He
yeah.
tried to do everything and it worked.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that was an
I think he
incredible
had, like,
performance.
some of the, I think the most dribbles taken
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in that game.
Incredible.
Some of the most progressive, most progressive.
Most
Entries
good
into the
ones.
box,
Yeah, entries are
incredible.
crazy. So, and I mean that's kind of. I mean,
He almost scored, I swear.
to forget about just Udogie. I think he's even better. He's got enough better balance than Porro as well.
Yeah, he
Way
is. Yeah,
better
no,
balance.
yeah.
Surely then-
I
would you know-
don't rate
would
Pedro
you know
Porro.
what-
Yeah.
Spence on the right and Udogie on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
we could
I
do
mean,
it.
if he's performing on the right or left, I mean, you don't want to really.
He's playing out of position. He's
Yeah, no,
performing.
you're right.
So,
You're right.
maybe it's because he's
Um,
doing the right foot on the inside.
I just want to talk
maybe.
about Bergvall. I think he really impressed me in that game.
Could
He,
have had him, but, you know,
he
Brexit
covered a
was on
lot
that.
of ground
Yeah.
in that game. It was very open at times.
Yeah.
He was always there, recycling the ball. I think he was really impressive.
The new signings, Tell and Dancer. We can't
Yeah,
touch up the
yeah. Danzo, he was. I was impressed with him.
Yeah, I mean, pretty underrated. Pretty looked like a panic buy in my opinion.
I
to get
I
from
think
Danzo.
it was, but he's
I
done
believe
well.
it is
well.
just an issue that they had. So.
It's true, but then if you're signing Tell before a centre back, there's kind of what's going on there.
Mm.
Did not
Um,
send Danzo before Tell?
No,
Oh.
they got Tell.
No, but Tell
before.
was alone though, and Danzo was a permanent.
True,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure,
true,
so,
but
yeah.
I think he's good. He did everything
Yeah.
he needed to do. Solid. That tackle on Hoyland, which he had to get right, he got right.
Yep.
Very solid. And Tell, I was impressed with him. I think he was very sharp.
Show and tell.
I mean, okay.
Oh my god.
Well, that's supposed to be Abs just to make the jokes, man. What the hell?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
He's trying to steal a joke. No, but yeah, you're right. But I feel like he also was like too rash sometimes. Like he would like.
I think he just wanted the goal.
The
One of
thing
the
is,
good, yeah.
no, with Tell in it is, I mean, there's a reason why he's not scored in the Bundesliga at Bayern Munich, and he wanted to go get game time. 'Cause-
But he's sharp though.
no, he's sharp. He's not really like a finisher. You
No,
know?
but-
I can see him like cooking off. I mean,
Yeah.
what was the game? What was the game that Tottenham played before United that he scored a sick goal?
It's Aston Villa.
Yeah.
That's his only
Yeah,
goal.
Villa,
Oh,
Villa,
yeah,
Villa, Villa.
So yeah, that goal was a very nice finish. You can see.
Yeah, but
there's
then you can
something.
see-
Yeah, no,
last- no,
you
but
can see
then-
he's a good player.
No, yeah,
That's a
but
good
then you can see
signing.
his last face shots, and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's that.
I
type
say
of
he's hit and
player.
miss.
He can build on that. He can
No, he
build.
can, he can.
But I don't think he had a clear shot in the United game. Even the ball that was flung into him.
Yeah.
You know the one that he just completely miskicked.
Mm.
It was kind of just blasted into him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know
The
what
long
you're talking
ball.
No, it was from the left flank. It was Kulusevski flicked it on. Yeah.
But even there's other chances as well where he kind of like shot it straight at the defenders
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But
He'll
I'm
get
saying, like,
there.
Yeah, he'll get there. I feel like if he took it, like he has to be more
Would he want to
composed.
stay
in
though
front
at
of
Tottenham though? That's the thing.
What's that?
I know. I think he will leave. I think.
Yeah.
But I think the player there. I think
They
he
do
really
have options
impressed
to
me.
buy though, so
Hmm?
they do have an option
Do
to
they?
buy. Yeah,
Of how
45
much?
million.
Huh?
It's 45 million.
Oh wow. No, he impressed me.
I mean, if
I'm not gonna lie.
he could kick off. I mean, look, Torres slowly brings back their players back. Vicario's course coming back,
Yes.
Everyone's back.
and a lot of their players are back before
Who
March.
came on in that game? Papa
Bernard
Matasar,
Johnson. Johnson.
Odebe,
Yeah,
Odebe,
yeah.
who was really good as
Silva
well.
came on as well.
He had a nice little cameo, Odebe,
Yeah.
taking on his man, dribbling past players. They're all slowly coming back.
Yeah, so I saw a graphic. Most of the signs are all coming back. Well, most of the players, I mean, all coming back before March or like mid-March basically.
Where do you think they're pushing back into in terms of the table?
I don't know if it's too damaging where
I
they are
mean,
now.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they could. Do you think they could go for Conference League Europe? Really?
No.
No.
That's too far.
That's too far.
So I mean, really, they're just in the mid-table, right?
But
Points.
if they finish above United, that's impressive.
Top 10. If
They have better
they
players.
can get
I
10.
say like.
But their players are out. They haven't
had
had
no-
players.
they had
no-
What
no.
you've experienced,
But-
they've experienced for
No, I
4
know
months,
you
3,
say
4
that,
months.
but-
I mean, that's what
No, you
I've
say that
said.
right. No. You say that out right, innit? Yeah, but they were still scoring goals. Like I think
That's because they have a familiar system.
but like in away games, I think we scored 11 goals this whole season.
System.
No, but that's with Ten Hag as well.
System. Ten Hag system. Postecoglou's system is made for goals.
Yeah.
No matter who you put in there, you're going to score.
I think everyone's more positional and everyone's
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's
like it will flow if everyone like knows how to play it.
I mean,
yeah.
there's some the Tottenham.
But he's got no help
like,
anyway.
on
Like
paper,
he only got
say-
was Dogu. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, but what I'm saying, like people do say that when Tottenham fully fit squad, they have a very, very
they
do.
do.
They do.
It's
They
like,
do.
It's high intensity,
They do.
like fast-paced football. Like,
They do.
They were just.
They do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, is there anything else you want to mention on the Tottenham
Oh, I
United?
thought we wanted to talk about the.
the
the
Ealing
loan.
protest?
If
If
okay.
we're talking about that, what are you talking about?
I thought we were talking about the loans.
We
Did
did,
we
we
do
did.
that?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Enoch one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
you know, of course, Tottenham fans, that's a big thing that they were planning, that the Ealing protest, of course, for their, 24 years
Was
of
it not just
shambles football
Daniel?
performance.
Isn't what's the
Ealing is a
name?
group, no?
It's all of them.
Yeah,
It's all of them.
No, it's a group, but it's that Lewis guy that owns them.
Yeah. Yeah,
John
so,
Lewis? I don't
Joe
know.
Lewis is Joe
Joe
Lewis,
Lewis,
yeah.
John Lewis.
So, I
Sorry,
mean,
so I forgot his
you
name.
know, what are your thoughts? Do you think that...
I
Good.
He used to be there, man.
Good.
Owner.
Focus on the ownership, not
Yeah,
on
good.
Ange Postecoglou, mate. Ange.
So Man United fans do that,
Is
then?
right?
I mean, one thing
No,
I did
first one,
mention... one thing I did mention off camera is that, business-wise, Daniel Levy's done well. I mean...
No.
Wait, let me land. 20... I told you already, I said
Just Man
already.
United doing well, no.
No, I didn't say that. I said that business-wise, listen to me. I said business-wise. 80 million is what they were worth before he came in. They're worth like 2 to 3 billion now.
I mean, that's what happens when you build a stadium made for NFL and concerts and everything but
isn't
football.
football meant to be your
Yes,
main
but I'm
like
saying...
business?
So is it...
Well, it's not meant to be concerts, NFL, go-karting, climbing up
But
the
could
little...
it not,
cockpit
Yeah.
could this not be sold? But if Daniel Levy employed,
He doesn't
someone
want to
like
do
a
that.
DOF
That's the thing.
or
He
like
doesn't
a-
want to do that.
He
And they
doesn't,
have
he
had
doesn't.
DOFs. And
Yeah.
one of the DOF in there got put in jail.
Oh yeah, he was the former Juve one.
Yeah.
He was-
teaching.
yeah.
He got put in jail. So
Yeah,
look what
yeah, he
happened.
did, yeah.
That's for the scandals, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, they need another one then.
Daniel Levy does not care about the football on the pitch. He just cares
Yeah,
about
but,
the
you,
business.
but you're asking a businessman to run a football club.
Yeah,
That's,
but
why'd you buy it
that's
then?
why they want him out.
That's why they want him out. They don't want it. They want him out
But
now.
whoever's going to buy them or take them out is still going to be a businessman. They need to
No.
employ
Well, they gotta
director of
try
football or
something.
technical
This guy's
director.
been there for how long? They gotta try
Yeah, no,
something.
but you can, as Man City did, you can get owners who want to privatize the football over everything else.
You can find
Yeah.
them.
You know,
They're not- it's
Newcastle
not
do
You
impossible.
can find them. You can find them. You can find
They
them.
do
Robert
exist.
Abramovich did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's not impossible.
It is possible. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying maybe there's other steps that they could take.
No.
They'll be more kind to him
It's not-
if they
they've
get rid
had-
of him.
Since I think when Alan Sugar let them go in 2001, they've been this team. Like everyone thinks of them as like best of the rest. You would say, but like they never push on more than that.
Yeah, that's
Nothing.
true.
No ambition for trophies.
Villa overtaking them
Exactly.
after 1 year of Europe,
And, what's
PSR
it-
rules.
what's it called? Like, it's personified when Daniel Levy, sacks Mourinho before a cup final.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That just shows you, like, he doesn't care. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you would say Mourinho's a cup specialist. Exactly. And you get rid of him.
this is my one of my icks in football is that a club that's fully run with business, they need people that have that experience in football, like directors of football,
No,
technical
but
directors.
if your owners don't
Like,
care, it doesn't matter.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
that's why they wanna get
if
rid
you
of
look at
them.
Ajax, who are their directors of football?
Edwin
Edwin
van
van
der
der
Sar.
Sar and
Overmars, they used to have
Overmars
Overmars.
as
Those
well.
are gone
Yeah.
because of, we won't
Yeah,
say why it is.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but that's saying.
'cause I don't
That's what I'm
want
saying. They got
lawsuit.
footballing people, some of the greatest players.
That's
in
for members
football.
only podcast.
Yeah, members only podcast.
But that's what I'm saying. But they got players that have been in the game and are able to be a role model to all the other people that are coming through.
Van
They-
Nistelrooy was there for a time, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
they've had
Van
Ajax. I
Nistelrooy
mean,
was
Ajax
No?
are a
But
good
they had
example.
someone there as well. But yeah, they.
Ajax are a very good example.
No, Van
because,
Nistelrooy was
that's
at
their
PSG.
job.
Oh right,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So
No, as in
maybe-
part of the recruitment and stuff.
No,
No,
no.
was he? Van Persie was. No, I'm thinking. I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway.
yeah, but you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Now, what you're saying about Levy, I think history will be more kind to him if they go on to then push on win trophies.
If his
But if
focus,
they're not doing anything now, then
if
of
his
course they're
focus
gonna
goes
protest.
on,
It's like Chelsea now with your
Yeah,
owner
exactly.
Egbali and that
Exactly.
they're not football people,
Exactly.
that's the problem.
spreadsheet people.
But the thing
Exactly.
is, Chelsea can't get rid of them because they're recently come in.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
And I don't think Daniel Levy is gonna sell it because of, as you said, innit, of where they took Tottenham to now.
Tottenham is a
You
very
wouldn't want to
viable
go
club
there.
though.
Yeah, 100%.
You
No,
can
there
make
is, innit,
success
but-
out of that team.
Daniel Levy and like Enoch and all of them, they don't want
Yeah.
to give it up because
Yeah.
of how much profit and the money
Yeah.
they make. It's same as the Glazers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
So
that's
like
kind of
that's why they want them out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not because of the off the field, it's the on the field that's the issue.
Yeah, 100%, of course.
So,
that
and you
is a
cannot
priority.
cover it up with whatever you're going to say.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I
you
just put. I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's obvious.
I'm
Because
from the other side.
It's like Man United as well with Ineos. Like, it's literally the same.
And
like,
because
thing again.
my points that I make are what Daniel Levy could say.
He's just playing devil's advocate. Just
Like,
playing-
like what's it called? Like Ineos.
He's a
like,
red devil.
Get rid of like staff, like jobs and everything. But like on the pitch, I mean, what's changing? Like just nothing.
Yeah.
I basically copy what Daniel Levy did because they're trying to build a new stadium, and I can see
They
where
need
it's
a new
going.
stadium though.
No, they're doing it, but I can see where it's gonna go. It's just gonna
Ratty
be-
and wet. That's the Old Trafford right now.
It's in the name Old Trafford, but like I can see where it's gonna go. They're gonna do exactly what Tottenham did, as in like focus on off the field and not on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
So
No, that's right.
So do you want to mention anything else on Tottenham United?
I think that the game is
Yeah,
sealed.
I mean,
Big win for Ainge.
big year.
Ruben
It was
Amorim
good the first
got in, dropped deeper. Alright, mate.
The storm is still
Yeah.
continuing.
Good night, mate. No.
and we were mentioning Todd Bowley and Chelsea. Suffer another defeat.
Yeah.
Brighton 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, where are you looking? Who are you looking at?
Who are you looking at? Yeah.
Who you looking at?
I mean, Todd Bowley needs to look at their big squad. So yeah, do you want to mention? I mean, just Chelsea in general, their performance in that
I'll
game.
talk about the game first.
Another loss. That's 2 in a row for
I mean-
Brighton.
Where's the last time you won?
What? A game? The West Ham game. The West Ham game.
When was
What a
that?
question.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, when was that one before that?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I think it was before the new year, right?
Maybe it was Morecambe. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Or Wolves, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
No, but that was probably our worst. I think in terms of impact, that's our worst result.
shouldn't
of
be
the
battered by
season.
them in 2 weeks, like twice in 2 weeks.
Yeah, going out the F Cup was. I think that's what's caused the aftermath after the 3-0 to be so bad. Because the 2-1, going out the cup like that early, that was already annoying. But then to lose 3-0 against the same team, that's just. If you can see, if you've seen online, the hate right now, the division is
Hate
crazy.
you.
Division between what does and what is the division?
Not just everyone, like people are blaming players, people are blaming manager, people are blaming the board,
Major
of
sporting
course.
directors. as well.
But this is my problem with Chelsea fans, not you. They're all, you know how Arsenal delusional, United, whatever. Chelsea, I think it's always been like this. It's like, I don't know what the word is, but there's so many factions of Chelsea, and if you step on another player's toes, you're gonna get it from certain fan section of the fan base. If you do about someone else, you're gonna get it. Like some people, if they criticize Cole Palmer, you're not a real fan. That's what I've been hearing, right? You're not a real fan.
Yeah.
But then they'll have this. They'll talk about Colwill, and people will say Colwill's young and this and that. It's very messy.
Yeah, no, it's been like that for years now. It's very divided fan base, I'd say, especially online.
You disagree a bit about that last time,
What?
about it being divided.
What? No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
mention it. About what?
About
It
when
was about
Abid rang about the
protecting certain
faction
players.
stuff. Oh,
That was
yeah.
It's kind of the same
It's
thing.
the same thing, yeah. You disagreed, and now you agree now.
No, I've seen it this week because now I'm more on social media again. No,
I don't know. I don't know.
That's to do with Cole Palmer. That's he's
Yeah,
saying that
no,
in
but
general.
But I
That's
said
not
it,
his
no,
point,
but I
though,
did
yeah.
say some
Yeah.
players they like more than others.
Yeah, sure, because you said they'll protect Cole Palmer, but when it's Nicholas Jackson,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And now I'm hearing a narrative that Cole Palmer
Can't play without
is
Nicholas
worse.
Jackson,
You
yeah.
can't play without Nicholas
I mean, look,
Jackson.
that will stay in minority, hopefully. That will
I mean,
hopefully
look.
stay.
I mean,
I really don't think so. I don't, because a lot of Chelsea fans were calling for Jackson out, and now
yeah,
that he's
exactly,
out,
yeah.
oh
Now
my
he's out,
god,
yeah, now,
Palmer plays good with Jackson, can't play good. Jackson makes the whole attack tick. It's like a mess. But this happens when you bring in so many players. I think Chelsea, the best way I could describe it, their fans are player FC.
They are.
Because there's still a cult of like João Felix. What did
Yeah.
he do? I'm not saying slate him, but he didn't have enough minutes for people to say,
No, I'm part of that.
Wait,
like,
did you sell him
agreement,
on loan then?
yeah. He's on loan to Milan.
yeah. No, but you know how some people are so mad at that loan, saying what he didn't play.
Yeah.
He wanted to leave. You know what I mean? I think it's
You've
a player FC.
overbought in every position.
Yeah, I think it's
You
player
say that,
FC.
and then we still don't have a world-class striker.
But that's
up front.
your
We still
fault.
don't have any world-class centre backs. That's what.
I know it
that's
comes down to
the-
the sporting director. Yeah, I know. Ultimately,
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
I mean, let's talk about the game specifically. I mean, of course, Brian. Had a good game, but what were the main factors that led to such a dominating game from Brian?
I think the first 10-15 weren't even that bad. It was a bit of back and forth. We were creating chances, they were creating chances. Then the Matoma goal happens. It's just like
What
a
a goal.
what a goal!
yeah, no,
What a
that's just
goal.
that's world class quality.
Ridiculous.
I saw people blaming Chalobah for not putting in. I think when a
Is that
player
worth
takes-
90
I think
million?
you missed the only player
Maybe.
from Brian. Him. You missed him. You didn't buy him.
I think when you take a touch like that,
Wait,
people were
that-
blaming Chalobah, but when you take a touch like that, it's very hard
Bro,
to.
when I watched that goal,
yeah.
it was insane.
Oh,
The
it's
heart
so
can't
bad.
inside.
That's something you can never expect.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
So I
like
don't
that
put blame on
individual
him.
flair that we always ask for in a player. Nearly
Yeah.
as good as not making going on a skill run. taking such a beautiful touch and cutting inside and
no,
finishing
it's
it so.
That's better than a skill runner or nutmeg
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
you can't. No one can do that.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't,
very
and
difficult,
it's so
I
difficult to
mean, there's a
defend
reason
'cause-
why he's got a PhD in dribbling.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The technical ability, yeah.
Should teach that to Sancho.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the one thing he still has.
Really?
He still has the
Don't
technical
see it,
ability.
though.
He has nothing else but
Don't
just
see
that.
it. World class Sancho.
But
yeah.
go on, the rest of the game, I mean, of course, 10-15
So the
minutes.
problem with that goal wasn't, you can see the goal like that, it's fine, but you got to bounce back, right? And
Yeah.
I think everyone watching the game knew it was done. Like, it was going to just get worse from there, and it literally did. I think Brighton, second half, they're the ones that score a goal, and it was super easy for them. Like, Mint had a really good
he had a
game.
good game, yeah.
Cucurella got dropped twice. You know, a player that I usually would defend, I think he plays well even in the games are bad, but even he was having a bad game.
Did Cole Palmer have a good game?
No, he didn't. No one
Oh,
had a
oh wow!
no one had
I'm
a
actually
good
surprised he did that.
But I thought he created
That's
a chance,
not-
though. He created a chance, so he did something.
Yeah, and he had a shot. He had a
Yeah,
shot.
he
He had a
did,
shot
yeah,
that
he
did
that
something.
missed.
If he created a chance, he did
That's what
something.
you say, innit? So I'm just saying what you say.
Yeah. Okay.
So he had a World Cup.
He had a shot. He had a shot.
No, but
that,
I want to
yeah.
make the point about Palmer.
touched the
is-
ball?
Okay, chill, let him speak.
I want to make the point about Palmer because even in his worst games, I think it was worse in the FA Cup game, honestly. But even in a game like that, 0 out of 10 performance, fine. 87th minute is a short corner played. Reece James gives it back to him as a cross that goes all the way to the back post, 6-yard box, right? Even in his worst games, why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
carry on.
I'm not. I'm what?
Even in his worst games, he can still produce that kind of world class ability. Like he gets across all the way
Yeah.
there.
No,
And
you're
that's
right.
what-
You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
No, you're right.
So that's why he's a player that people want to protect in general because he's done so much for this club. Like it's like you going after Saka.
But I will go. I will go
Yeah,
after
so
Saka if he's not
I
good.
should discredit. I should say bad performance. I'm saying he's had a bad performance, but you're obviously going to have more of a tendency to look at certain players more than others. That just
Yeah,
happens
but
at every club.
that's because your fans have built him up to be
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know that's true.
The rest of the league didn't say Palmer was the best player.
No, I think everyone's in agreement that he was a really good player last season. People have
No,
said
but
he
not
should
best
be
in the league.
PFA
Not best.
player of the
Of
year.
course, but that doesn't mean you're the best player in the league.
That's the award, no?
You don't know
No,
what you
you
mean.
want- you want young player of
I
the
know,
year.
but I'm not saying it's not just Chelsea fans made that narrative that he's amazing.
No,
Everyone-
but I think
everyone
everyone.
has done
I
that.
think everyone other than Chelsea fans said Salah is still there. I think most fans would say Saka's better than Palmer still because it was all about what consistency and UCL
I
and
can find
this,
you
this
can
and that.
find rival fans saying.
to be fair,
Yeah,
He
of course you can, but you can say that for everything.
Yeah, 100%.
The bottom line is
That's my point as well. It's
no,
not
of
just
course,
Chelsea fans.
no. But the bottom line is we're talking about Chelsea Football Club and we're talking about Chelsea player, and the Chelsea fans all in unison are saying he's the best player in the league. Like
At that
at
time,
this
yeah.
season, I'm not talking about last season. I'm talking about this season.
Yeah, at the start
After
of the
the
season.
I'm talking about this
4-0
season.
Brighton game, I can agree
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
So I'm holding him to your fan standards. So I'm not being harsh. I have nothing against Cole Palmer. I enjoy watching Cole Palmer play. He's a brilliant player. He's a very unique player. But you can't. Chelsea fans they love to attack other players. Remember all that stick for Sancho after 2 games in. Now that he's bad, you don't hear anything anymore. There's not that same energy. Am I wrong?
For a stick for what?
For Sancho, I think it's
From
not.
Chelsea?
It's not the same. You know, at the start. We scammed you. How much? We got the
there's
dormant
been
Sancho.
a
back.
lot of hate
And
towards
it's
Sancho
like-
on the club now. Yeah, no,
Yeah, but it's not to that level there. Certain players, Caicedo, brilliant. I didn't hear a lot about that game. And again, it's not me hating on players. These are your fan standard players. These are you. I'm not digging you out, but you said Caicedo is a potential to be Premier League winning DM, and we all agreed with that because he is
He was,
right.
yeah.
He is. But when you have a bad game, we need to talk about it.
I am 0 out of 10 performance for everyone.
Yeah, but you didn't
Everybody.
mention Caicedo yet.
Everybody was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Every
yeah,
single
but
player
then-
was bad.
But then I feel like I feel like
The
you're
West Ham game was one example of me trying to protect a player like Palmer. That's fine, but I'm not going to sit here and just always claim a player was good.
no. But my
just
point.
because even if they weren't.
No, but my point is, if Sanchez has a bad game or Colwill, you're gonna see his name. You're gonna if Chelsea lose, the first name is Sanchez
Yeah.
or Caicedo, or Colwill. My point is, when Caicedo doesn't have a good game, we need to hold him to that standard as well. It's unfair.
But they will get that. That's
No,
happening.
not to the level of other players. That's what
But
I'm
then
trying to say.
the inverse
Of
of that, if they're
course.
such good players or they've done so much for the club. Why would our own fan base go after the player like that?
But the thing is,
No, but you
but the
say
thing
that,
with
what
Palmer
have
and
they done?
Caicedo has gone on a really poor run. He has.
No, but he says that. What have they done for your club?
What do you mean? The
What have they
last
done?
season and a half.
Well, what have you won?
Okay, but I'm talking about performances.
Where did you finish last season?
6th, I think. Well, no, we didn't lose a game for like half the season.
You're,
Well, we
you're,
lost
you're in a
against the big
title race,
six.
and now you're falling.
But then that was your whole team, right?
No, but we're saying if those players were
Yeah.
good amongst the crap that's been going on. That's the point. So obviously you're not going to look towards them and think. You're going to think to them that
But
they're
they're a
bad.
contributing factor to why you're not playing well right now.
Yeah, it's true.
No, but
But that's
what I
not-
want to mention
so-
though is that I mean we're kind of singling out players. I think it's more of a like a whole team type thing.
No, but
That's
but
what I'm
I'm
trying to
singling
say.
out players because it's not just one bad game from Palmer Caicedo.
No, I know, I agree. But
That's
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
my point. My point is, if Cole has a bad game, if he has a good run of game, if he has a good run of game,
Yeah,
Cole,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
has one bad game, we're gonna hear it. All I'm saying is, let's be consistent.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he said already that Palmer's had.
It's true. No, this is just me talking to Chelsea fans, right? Not you. I'm just talking about Chelsea
it
fans.
exists though. I'm saying online it does exist. You can find it.
No, but
There is
what I'm
big
more
division.
interested in is that what is this drop off? What is this a tactical drop off? Is this an energy drop off? What is the drop off?
Well, both our strikers are out, Jackson and Guyu.
I mean, you still have Nkunku.
No, I'm gonna get to him, but it's just that is a freak situation. Both your strikers out. I know there's other clubs. I'm gonna make a point that goes for you guys.
No, I didn't say anything.
No, you keep smiling at him.
No, because I'm thinking about my situation.
I'm
Is,
trying to get you.
no, I'm trying to get you. I didn't look at him.
Yeah, it's trying
Yeah,
to
go on.
get you.
I'm
It's a
hurting.
freak
That's why.
situation in terms of like certain players missing and stuff. And unlike other clubs like Arsenal or Liverpool, whatever, whenever they have had bad situations, we can't recover from it. So this drop off, we're what, 5th or whatever. We're gonna drop. We're gonna go even lower. We're gonna go 6th, 7th.
You give me a
Eighth,
relegation battle with us.
Nah, not that bad.
what do you think Maresca can do to turn this
Yeah,
around?
that was the point I wanted to make. For I don't know how many games in a row now, Nkunku up front, like it's not doing anything. Why are you just persisting with this?
But who else can he
up front?
play?
He has literally said he's not a 9. He knows, he's aware of it. He can change the formation, like we said with Amorim. Why is he not tweaking anything?
Mhm.
You can do the exact same thing with Chelsea. We don't need to force this 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 that we're playing.
But then who would be the
Position, right?
striker?
Palmer could try to play false 9 next to him. I don't know, 2-man striker.
Surely Nkunku would be a better false 9 than Palmer.
Exactly. I want to see that switch. Because
Okay.
We've seen Palmer in false 9 the Pochettino.
Okay.
Was it that great? No, but
I
it's
mean,
an option.
but I don't think that's a very. It's not like, oh yeah, you know what? Everyone lads, forget striker. Let's play false 9 this week. It's not that easy of a switch. I think it's
Yeah,
more.
but it's been a persistent issue because
Yeah.
every time he's brought off in the Ipswich game, he brought on Nkunku and just played him up front, left him there, and he did nothing.
Yeah.
It's a problem that's stayed throughout this entire season. Can you name a significant formation change at this club? No, there's
No,
no
no.
formation change, nothing. He's just playing stubbornly, and you can say he's not being backed properly.
They're both
whatever.
system managers.
Yeah, but if at the end of this project you want to be the guy that is there winning stuff, if you can prove to me now that despite what the directors are doing to me, I can still produce results like an Arteta, like what he's doing with Arsenal, then I would back him more. But you can't just sit there and just what's the word? Just continue to play badly. You can't accept that. Change something up.
Yeah, I just want to mention, right? You see, after that game, Maresca saying top 4 isn't the target.
Is it? Yeah.
That I'm sorry, that's disgusting. You just remind me.
That is disgusting because at the beginning of the season, I was thinking if we get top 4, we'll be very lucky. But then we saw we were second or whatever, and I said, okay, we're not title contenders. But I thought top 4 was a given. I was not even thinking about dropping outside of that. I didn't want us to drop out of 4. I don't even want us to not say we're not in a title challenge, let alone not be in the top 4. So this mentality switch is poor. Under Pochettino, the same thing happened. When he first came in, he said to the fan base, "I'm here to win things." He switched up literally weeks later. It's
But
the
where
same
does that stem
pattern.
from?
The directors, maybe they come in and then they see what happens with the directors.
But I think it's on the pitch as well because I go back
Yeah.
to the City game. I think that was the biggest example of the mentality is a problem at the club.
Yeah,
because if you win the City game, that game, I don't think you're here right now. I don't think
Yeah.
you're here in the table.
Yeah.
I don't think you're losing these games. I think you're in top 4. I think you're going to be next to Arsenal or Nottingham Forest.
No, you're right. Because Maresca he should get a lot more stick. I think a lot of there's gonna be protests towards the board on Tuesday. I think outside Stamford Bridge, but we need to put more pressure on the manager because you can't just sit there and accept the fact that Nkunku's not a 9. Change things up.
It's
Nkunku
Chelsea
went
Football
from
Club.
midfield to attack. Anyway, he's already changed as a player in terms of his position and understanding of the game. So he should go again. Go from a centre forward to a striker. Now, that's your £60 million player. You should be able to adapt your game. You were complaining about game time. You got your game time now. Let's see what you can do.
Do you
So
think?
I don't. It's not acceptable.
Do you think your sporting directors will sack him?
No,
No.
no chance. No chance.
Nah,
You sure?
nah.
They can't.
Because say
They
it
can't.
carries on how it's going right now. Do you think?
But there's already insistent pressure from the fans now that we're not blaming Maresca as much. We're blaming the directors. If they sack Maresca, it's not like we're gonna with Pochettino. We were like, okay, that's fine. the pressure is going to be all on the directors if Maresca gets sacked.
But Poch was cooking though.
That's
He
my
was.
point. He was doing very well at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I want him out. Yes,
Did he get sacked again?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah,
No,
he
he
did.
left mutually.
Well, it was a
actually.
mutual
Yeah,
agreement,
mutual,
but let's be
mutual.
honest, like
It's
the board
basically
told him
sacked,
to leave,
yeah.
yeah. And if we're looking at before it was Pochettino's fault, a lot of the fan base were like, okay, he's clearly not good enough. You can go. We're not going to look at directors yet. But this was the manager. If he gets sacked, zero blame is going to go to Maresca. It's going to be majority just.
Yeah.
It's going to be the directors.
Yeah, I think most of it is the mentality thing. Coming out and saying top 4 not target, the City game.
The overachieved.
Uh,
Sanchez
overachieved.
What's
Overachieved
to
as
overachieve though?
It is. And
right there.
and remember, I said it back then.
Yeah.
I said the mentality of the issue, and I kind of got a cold shoulder from you guys.
But I don't know about that.
No, but there wasn't a mass agreement.
Yeah.
Whereas
Oh, yeah.
now it's a mass agreement. I said the Madueke is coming out and saying we're not in a title charge. I said that's a bad
No,
thing.
but we agree with the title charge. Though.
No, but I said that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You should be aiming for the title. If you need to aim for the star of the moon. You land on the stars or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's,
You know,
that's the
aim
thing.
for Liverpool
aim
and
for
get to
stars,
like
no,
Bournemouth or something.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
a mix of realism. Like, look at Amorim when he says the worst ever club.
No, but like-
realistic.
No, but
No, he said
but
the
if you're
worst.
flying, right, you can't put that down because then the fans are gonna go down as well. You need the fans to push you to. If you internally don't think you'll win the title, you need Stamford Bridge to. You need to come out and say we are in the title race, so that Stamford Bridge is rocking. Because look, when you say top 4, now the expectation changes. If you lose the City game, it's fine. It's City. If you are going for the title or top 4. I feel like there will be more push to go and press City and
That's
stuff
right,
like that.
That's right. It does. You are right. The mentality does build clubs. Does play a factor.
I think it will be a failure if Chelsea don't get top 4.
It's a
Really,
massive failure. Everyone-
really.
The fan base wants Champions League football. It has to
Really.
happen.
Because think about what type of achievement it could have been if they did make Champions League football. Imagine how big, you were second. Even if you drop, because think about, if you were second and you were close to title, maybe if you drop off a little bit, Arsenal
No,
take
that
over
I can
whatever.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I said maybe are we gonna win it? No, but top 4, I'd even consider like that not happening.
I don't think
That
a
had
lot of
to
people
happen.
consider. People thought that.
Yeah, it's like
Chelsea
guaranteed
made
they're
it
gonna be
far.
top.
Yeah, because at one point didn't you only have like 2 or 3 losses in the league?
Exactly,
Yeah, and you guys
you're
were
right.
playing some good football. Palmer was on firing form. Nicholas
Yeah,
Jackson
exactly.
was like on a hot streak. And some of your defenders and stuff are popping up and scoring big goals and just
Yeah, you're
defending
right,
well.
yeah.
So
I mean, some people, some Chelsea fans are saying that if this keeps continuing, Palmer's not going to stay on for long. What's your thoughts on that?
really,
I mean, there's 2 big discussion points with that. It's like, one, he's not bigger than Chelsea, and I think the other side is literally the people that are saying that he's definitely gone. And it's weird to me because I mean, the club people mention are like Madrid. Is Palmer really a Madrid kind of player?
No.
Is he going to play for them? Is he going to start? Is that a guarantee? I don't think so.
no.
The only
Man
club-
United?
if they're not doing well, why would he go there? He wants Champions League football, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
Only club is maybe City, but like it's a bit of a weird one.
He's
I don't
coming
know.
home.
It would be cool if he came City and took Foden's number, and you know what I mean? Give me the 47, bang, bang, bang! No, he's not going to have guns, he's got a bazooka. He's going to go to the camera like this. Go take back
No,
his
but I've had
crown.
this thought about Palmer
Something?
from last year. Literally, like when he was
Yeah.
popping up, I was like, whatever happens this season, next season, the season that we as a club need to start performing to the expectations.
But I think
He's probably got.
maybe he lost for a bigger contract or something.
No, but
He's already on a
but
big
you've got him on a
contract.
10
Well, how much is he on?
He's on like, what was it? So it was 7, 8 years, then he got extended by 2 years.
But
Yeah.
did he get a pay rise?
Yeah, he got a big
Yeah, he
pay
did,
rise.
yeah.
And
What,
we don't
in
know
the
exact
100Ks?
number. Yeah, we don't know the big number,
Okay.
the exact number. But it was a way bigger pay rise. yeah.
Okay.
But
So what do you think is the short-term solution? Do you think you can get into top 4 in any possibility?
top 5.
I mean, the
top
table.
No, top 4, because that's where they should be.
I mean, look,
Nah,
if
but top
wait,
5,
wait.
they still can get the
the
Champions League spot.
coefficient
Yeah,
ranking
coefficient,
seems
yeah.
I mean,
we might
Okay,
get
top
it.
5. Do you think you can get there?
I mean, if we talk about the table,
Yeah.
they are 6th right now with 43 points, joint with Bournemouth in 5th place, with
See,
Man
we're
City
not far
only
off.
1 point ahead of them at 44, and only Nottingham Forest only 3 points ahead of City. So they're only 4 points off 3rd place. So it looks like there's a big chasm between from 3rd to
Yeah,
6th, whatever, but it's actually only 3 points.
Yeah,
That can
I
turn
know.
in a good streak and a bad streak from 2 teams.
Okay, do you think you can get top 4? Is like any possibility?
There's possibility. I don't
Do you think you can get top 5?
Get a guarantee?
Yeah.
No, again, I don't know where. It's going to be anywhere between 4th to 7th to me. I don't see
Okay,
us
so
being
where would you finish where you're happy with, and where would you finish where you're disappointed with?
4th. We have to get 4th. It's not.
So if you finish 5, you're not happy.
No.
I wouldn't be as well. Really, I wouldn't
No,
be.
we need to be in the Champions League next year, and we need
You-
to do it convincing.
You were close to Liverpool at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
You were
It's
close
not-
to Liverpool.
It's not good enough to drop
Above
off that.
Arsenal?
Yeah, that
For
much
what?
is a bad drop.
You had like
Yeah, they were
5,
second,
6 points ahead of us at
Yeah,
one point.
Yeah, no, it's this kind of drop off's not acceptable, and the fan base is aware of that. It's not like the title thing was about being realistic, but we said like top 4 should be a guarantee by now. And if we're not even going to reach that, then yeah, it's not good enough. There needs to be a big change. Yeah.
I mean, we talked a lot about Chelsea. I mean, I think the Seagulls will want a bit of praise for their players. Of course, we talked about Mint.
Baleba,
Mitoma.
he's not going to get the praise because of the goals,
Pogba
but
really?
that guy is.
No, don't disrespect
Yeah,
Pogba.
don't disrespect
Do
Pogba,
not disrespect
but
Pogba, man.
I
His
miss
own
him,
player,
I
he
miss
was amazing. Both games, he was very good.
Really, is anyone else stand out to you? I mean, of course, Mitoma's one. Minte, I mean, what
Hey, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, of
Danny
course.
Hey, Danny Welbeck had a good game.
Willie,
got
Edson,
two assists in that
The
Adorantes.
game.
difference between Chelsea and Brighton, they brought on João Pedro and played 2 strikers up front, whereas we don't even have a proper striker.
And Brighton are cherry picked with experience everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I think
Yeah,
they
to
do.
say,
They do
yeah.
some very good balance, in terms of experience. They really do value that experience that all the players bring on, like how Liverpool used to do with Milner, other teams like that. Who,
You just get Jordan Henderson.
yeah, same, but still, we make fun of it. But
Williams on a free.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Williams on a free. Emergency winger.
No, Williams gone to Fulham.
Oh, he has, yeah.
Oh,
he's gone
yeah,
back,
yeah,
he's gone
yeah.
back.
This guy loves West London.
Yeah.
He
Doesn't
does.
wanna-
Everything but
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, did you want to pick out any other players other than Baleba as well? But what is so good about Baleba that you see
Just the ball carrying ability
really?
on his own, because our midfield's quite open, but when you get further back, I think our defenders, in terms of defensive awareness, they ain't really there. But they have pace, they have that physical sense in terms of tackles or whatever.
Mm.
Baleba was just running through that. Caicedo, a player that of course praised him all season long, but he dealt with him. He was, and he did it pretty much on his own. I don't think there was too much support in the midfield.
Mm.
He was the one taking the ball from our attacks and taking it to their
I
side.
mean, they played Hinshelwood in their midfield, who's he's playing everywhere at this point for Brighton.
Yeah. I saw an Adam Webster comp online on.
Oh my god.
It's that bad.
I think the Chelsea keeper. I think he was very comfortable with, playing the ball at his feet.
Yeah,
in that game.
Remember, there was
Jorgensen.
one error though. There was one
It was
Jorgensen.
Jorgensen in goal.
True, but I think he's much
Generally
better
way
than
better than
Sanchez
Sanchez,
in terms of playing the ball out.
You didn't have that guy on
Yeah.
the side.
Do I think he's world class? No, but he does the job.
I was impressed with the ball kicking. Like that's one side of the game. In that game, I was impressed with
Do you
his
think
his
he'll
No,
ball
bring
there was
Robert
one to
Sanchez
Sancho. I remember it went all the way to Sancho, mess up the touch, but yeah.
Do you think he'll bring Robert Sanchez back in that now?
Well, we're at the cups. We're not conference league, I guess. No, I think there's too much pressure at Chelsea now. If he doesn't want to put any pressure on himself, if he plays Sanchez more,
Do you know what I don't
It's not
understand?
happening.
Like,
I think it's good for Sanchez.
But yeah, we might as well talk about the big 4-0 victory from Man City against Newcastle, at the Etihad. Some would say an unexpected win. Some would say expected. Some, people will
I
scrutinise.
say unexpected. 4-0 is
Yeah.
a crazy result.
4-0
Yeah,
is
4-0
crazy.
is unexpected.
Yeah.
but that is Newcastle.
January window, isn't it?
That is
Yeah,
Newcastle.
turbulence.
January window.
Indeed, and
Yep.
one
Are you
January window
comparing
signing
about-
that
What?
signed is Marmoush on a
Marmoush.
hat-trick, getting his ball rolling. People are trying to start the 007 already. Got to that 004 and stopped, mate. So,
It did get somewhere then.
Huh?
It did get somewhere.
Yeah, 4 games is quite close, no?
but he had some okay performances.
Yeah,
against them.
yeah, of
And wait,
course.
one of them was Real Madrid. Let's not take the piss.
Yeah, fair.
Games again.
So,
Games again.
but yeah, I mean, of course, gets a hat trick. Very good performance. I mean, kind of put the ball in the net finally. He's had some performances where he's got chance to score, hasn't really put it in the net, and it just happens this.
But he's
game
always
against
been a
Newcastle.
threat. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
100%.
Always been a
But
threat, yeah.
of course, his goal scoring tally in what's it called, Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. Of course, he just couldn't instantly take it over to England, and
Yeah.
finally he's got off the mark. Some very, very good goals, and of course one was a tap in, but the other two
more
goals are
goals
very
than
nice.
Jadon
Some good
Sancho.
movement. That's what I like.
Great, nice.
What
And
do you say?
Hoyland.
What did you say?
Yeah, exactly.
And Hoyland,
I'll
mate.
try. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Holland's got more.
How much does Hoyland have?
5.
I swear Hoyland's got 3.
Yeah, I think it's 3 now.
5.
Hoyland's got 3. I swear
What?
Hoyland's got 3.
What? What
No,
did he
Fred.
even say? I don't hear what he said.
Goals at Marmoush and Hoyland.
Oh.
Same
I mean,
amount.
Sancho and Hoyland aren't far off.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, another person I want to talk about in the January window is Nico Gonzalez. Now, of course, for his Prem debut, I think it was excellent. I think it was so sick.
What a surprise.
What?
No, as you're saying.
What? I mean, he was great.
No, go on. Go on.
So, yeah,
no,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry. I'm
He
sorry.
was very, very good.
Sorry.
He filled in that void that we need to fill. And, he had one of the most touches on the pitch, and he was just controlling everywhere on the pitch. Had a big influence on our team. And, yeah, I mean, he just did very well. I mean, against the Newcastle midfield that people, well, if they
That's
actually
also
started
very
doing
true. Yeah, that
that
kind of
didn't
midfield,
really
yeah.
put
Beat up
the
Arsenal
pressure.
twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Beat
But,
up Arsenal.
I think the lack of Joy Linton, of course we take the piss out of him for being thugs and whatever. But they lost the they lost the thugginess.
Yeah. No, they do.
They weren't rough enough against
Hungary,
us.
they lost
Yeah.
in the third.
And it was from the first few minutes I could see that, because normally in those games, like in the big games and even in the smaller games, I can see where the game could go. Like, do we look confident on the ball? Can we play at the back? Can we break the press? Can we do the basic stuff?
Break the press.
I didn't even
Break the press mentioned, yes! We're big.
Someone get the camera. But that's what I'm saying. So we broke the press, you know, and we also did other things. Like we just on the ball. We looked much more cleaner, much cleaner than we did against Real Madrid, much more cleaner against other teams that we played. And I think Nico Gonzalez is a big factor in it. But also the lack of, like, I don't know, like fire. I don't know his press from Newcastle. I just felt like they weren't close enough. They weren't tight enough. They weren't as tight as they were against Arsenal. They weren't as energetic as they were against Arsenal.
Very true, yeah.
And maybe it's because Joe Wheeler came in. Maybe because of the injuries, whatever, right? But Nico Gonzalez gave us that outball every single time, and he's just perfect in that game. And yeah, I mean, not players that were mediocre for Newcastle really is Isak. I mean, you know,
Yeah, that one
the Raving.
shot where he gets played into him from, I think he made an error. He just kept taking it wide. And
Why?
then,
And Johnston blocked that one,
yeah.
yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, it wasn't just that chance. But I'm saying, you know, of course, Abby's been raving about Isak, about how much he would love him at Arsenal. And it's not like this game tells us a story that,
Yeah,
we shouldn't sign him.
I mean, I love Isak, but, you know,
That
he's
was
not
it.
a £150 million player.
Is any player worth
It-
550 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna say
Ah,
Bukayo
he's
Saka.
gonna
Okay.
That's how you know he's 150 million. I didn't even need to say his name.
we should
The
look at
streets
you.
say, Bukayo!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All the worry that I have for Isak.
You are so free now.
Bukayo!
Right,
Sorry.
we'll get to Arsenal, right?
Sorry.
He didn't even play in Arsenal, we'll get to him.
Stop it out.
But as I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, look, Isak. I mean, the amount of fear that people do have for Isak, of course, you know, he put Virgil van Dijk on, you know, on
Roller
a table for
skates.
the roller skates, indeed.
Saliba, roller
And
skates.
of course, we line up with Skosanov, who, you know, has been iconic now for that flipping Chelsea first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In that game, played a very good game, locked him off, and yeah, Isak didn't have really too much to work with, and I think Johnson and Isak did well. And I mean, really, our attack kind of led the game. We didn't look too much under pressure. They didn't have too many good chances. They had a few, but not that many that we saw in previous games.
It's like your most convincing result.
That's probably one of our best results.
That's at the old City.
Exactly.
basically, Yeah.
And I think Nico Gonzalez played a big part. And as well, I mean, Phil Foden the 10. You know, Abid loves to give a little hate. He still give hate. What?
Here we go. Can you just put that image, you know, the cycle? Has one good game, one bad game, put him to right
I'm not
wing, his
saying-
position not right wing.
Look, I'm not saying that he's the best player in the world, alright? I'm not saying the best player in the world.
Yeah, no, if you
But
play,
I'm saying
play,
that
bro, yeah.
in the 10 this season, he's been good. He's been able to control some games. And this is my issue, is that I don't want to mention too much of the Real Madrid game. I could go on forever, alright? But that
Real Dia.
Real Madrid game, of course, will be key for us on Wednesday. But in that 10 role, he didn't get the goal and assist. People might not see the goal and assist. But in that game, he helped us control the game. With Nico Gonzalez, with Gundogan, with whoever else was there. He had a good say in that game. And, I mean, another player I want to mention, Lewis Hall. Got, you know, of course, a very big youngster. Newcastle fans love to compare to Maddison Skelly. You know,
Compare him to anyone.
They love to compare to everyone. But
for you.
Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah,
That was Frank Lampard's son, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it? It was Frank, innit?
no.
It was Frank that-
He joined way after.
Potter.
No, who? Oh, Potter's son,
Yeah.
Potter's son, yeah. Harry Potter.
I mean, but he was. I mean, he's had a good season. No, we're not gonna discredit his whole season for one performance. But Savinho had him on toast today. You know, he had some double on
Savinho's been on a good run again.
Savinho's been on a good run of games. I mean,
If
that's-
Savinho has people on toast, like, you need to look at yourself in the mirror.
well, he's not been
What
that
kind of
bad.
toast are they having?
He's like his engine's starting to heat up a little. You know, he's got 11 goals
In
assists
February,
this season.
in February, he's heating up. No,
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Savinho. He's improving.
He's improving.
But I just like, yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right.
He's young. He's still a young player. It's
No,
not
you're
like
right.
he's,
You're right. No, you're right.
old
I just took
experience.
a dig. You're right. You're
Because
right.
you like to compare to Bukayo Saka. He's
No,
not Bukayo Saka.
I can't compare anyone to Bukayo Saka, but Mo Salah.
There you go. So you know,
What about 1 year?
Getting there.
Lamine Yamal?
Baby goat.
But, yeah.
Either and.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, Man City kind of were like, one of our most convincing games, like you said, and yeah, I mean, what do you think really led to Newcastle's this slow game?
It's just them. That's the Newcastle. Yep.
I mean,
Apparently Newcastle haven't scored at ages at your ground as well.
yeah, they
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah.
They
They don't like the
record.
Etihad.
Yeah, it's terrible ground. So.
But
That's
Is it the
Newcastle
new
for you.
Burnley? Are they the new Burnley?
what?
What do you mean?
Newcastle?
Oh, as in
Like in terms of, you know how you'd always be Burnley 5-0, whatever it is.
Nah, that's different. Don't compare Burnley to that, bro.
I'm talking about the team, like how you always.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, I don't know. Like that game was so convincing. Like there's not even too much to it. I just thought
So
about that.
it's what happens when you can spend freely in January. Break whatever rule, then it's fine.
I don't know if we broke any rules yet.
Marmoush, your hat-trick hero, bringing in for 70 million. Nico, how much is he? 60, 70?
60.
How are you allowed to do that yet? The Aston Villas of the world, He got rid of their Douglas Luiz, their star player. Got rid of Samuel Illing Jr. Got rid of all their players, John Durant, and they're still in trouble with PSR. I just don't understand it.
I don't know, maybe it was the Alvarez selling.
There was a statement about the Premier League suffered a huge setback in the case. I can't remember what it was.
What should do with that?
With the 115 thing.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing for years with their.
Well, I mean, also by net spend, we're also not that high on the table at all.
with their
We're
glass,
very
with
low.
their glass companies,
Oh, okay. We're
shell
not,
companies, mate.
But what I'm saying is that also with net spend, it's not like we're crazy high on net spend at all. We're low, below Chelsea, below United, below even like we're below Spurs. I thought we're how low down the table. We're not even that high up.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's not a surprise that Marmoush was brought in January, Nico Gonzalez was brought in. Oh my God, they made
Are
your
you
team
not meant to be
better.
higher on
Wow,
net spend?
brilliant.
On net spend, are you not meant to be high?
Net spend, as in
Yeah.
like you spend the most money,
Oh.
as in compared to
What are
how much
you-
profits you bring in.
okay.
So yeah, you're like yours. Like, I think United one. I think it was the last 5. I think that's what the graphic was. It was like 800, 900 mil, and then below that, like Arsenal, I think, and then below that is Tottenham, and then Liverpool. I think we were even below Liverpool by a few pounds. But
No, it's just not surprising to me. You know what I mean?
What?
That
do you think it's good business?
these
though?
players have come in. What? No, it's not. Marmoush for 70 million
Not
is
saying
not
that. I'm
good
saying
business.
the fact that we're low on the net spend and we're spending.
Listen, we'll wait for March. We'll wait for
We
March.
can wait for much.
I just it's dumbfound to me.
What?
How Newcastle can't do what City do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How Newcastle are gonna have to force to sell, and Aston Villa, Man United can't. You know, or Man United
Man
different
do
story.
spend.
Man different story. But you know what I mean? Wow. January transfers that cost 60, 70 million are making a team better.
Would you know have wanted
Wow.
to sign players as well? Would you have taken Marmoush?
No,
Really?
no,
Why?
no. I don't rate Bundesliga. You know this.
I should say. But would you know? Would you have
No.
been critical if you guys signed Isak for like 60, 70?
What do you mean?
As in, let's say
Isak will
Lucas
never be
Isak.
involved. And Isak is a Premier League player.
Not saying that. I'm saying as in because if you guys did spend, did you not want to spend?
Yeah, but we're very clean. You know, we can spend over 150, 200, and we won't even go
Really?
next to. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
very
they're
clean.
good. You
We
and
are very.
Tottenham,
Yeah, we are very clean. We are very clean. We've got a good wage structure. But no, what a surprise. But you know what I mean? They did come in. They've come in
Yeah,
and they need to
100%.
perform.
And I mean, do you think that? I mean,
So yeah, no, we do
how
need
do
to
you
give
think?
credit.
Of course, the big game on Wednesday is a big talk about for City right now. Of course,
You're
we
gonna
got
lose.
Wednesday in Liverpool, huh?
You're gonna lose.
It's over.
You're gonna lose against Real Madrid.
People still gonna get smashed at the Etihad.
Yeah, and you
I
still
mean, you
lost.
did.
I think
You
we get
lost,
smashed.
and that was a poor Real Madrid game.
Yeah.
That was very poor. Real Madrid.
And no centre backs available.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
I think they have really
Valverde
good,
playing right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makeshift centre back with Tchouameni and.
But do you think Newcastle Gonzalez could change the team? Change
No,
the game?
no.
Really?
Not by like to make you win the game. No, maybe you play better.
Because your
than-
defense is still shoddy. Who you gonna play at right back?
That's true.
Who you gonna play? Rico Lewis, Mateus Nunes.
He is the one. Rico Lewis and that Madrid game. Wow.
Who else you gonna
I
play?
don't think it was that bad.
Akanji's out. Akanji is probably like
Rico Lewis had
more
was 50-50
solid
in those
centre-back.
one-on-ones, you know. 50-50 against Vini in those one-on-ones. And that mistake wasn't even him. It was
Yeah,
Mateo Kovac. It was
yeah,
a
it's true.
flick up
Yeah, it's
pass.
true.
It's true,
It's true.
but it's still.
And then Edison came up 50 yards.
But I mean, you could pull him back, mate.
Now that
can't.
now that Rudiger's back,
Oh,
they're gonna have probably shift Valverde back into midfield.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Valverde.
And Rudiger's going to be on Haaland now.
Yeah. But, I mean, look, I don't want to talk too much against the Real Madrid game, but, you know, we'll talk about more next week when the tie is done. We'll see who actually wins. If we do win, then we take over out.
No, good result. Very good
Very
result.
good result, 100%.
Big result for City. 4-0. That's a result that can put you back into top 4 now.
Newcastle have been dropping off. I can't remember if
No,
won
they
this
haven't.
game.
This was just a very poor result for them.
This is Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean they've done really well
When
recently.
they get in a cup final, they just completely bottle it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I've
true.
seen Newcastle fans say that, you know, that because they're in the cup final, their eyes are going to be
Yeah,
off
it's
the Premier
true.
League.
No, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Go for the Carabao Cup. You need to show something for this
Did they not
process.
go for the Carabao Cup with United, like, 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, they did. They did
They
lose.
lost some
They
pens.
got-
right?
They had the
No,
Karius
they
tax.
beat him 2-0.
Oh,
Karius
yeah.
tax. Remember Karius
Yeah,
was
Karius
terrible in that
tax,
game.
yeah.
But
Oh,
no.
yeah.
But even into the lead up to that,
Yeah.
they were, you know, you can see their focus was on the
Yeah. I mean, beyond my hating and my bias, or whatever, very good result, big result. I didn't see that coming. Great result.
Yeah, it was
You
a good
think
result.
top 4 is basically like strong?
I told you the
confident?
points already. We're only 4 points ahead of you and 3 points ahead
But
of
that's probably
everyone
gonna
else.
continue now. You're gonna keep winning, no?
You say we're going to keep winning.
I
and then
back
next game
Bournemouth,
we're
you
gonna
know.
lose.
I really do.
I mean, I back Nottingham Forest. I think there's a lot of teams that can, you know, go in. This top 4 race is one of the tightest we've seen in a while.
I'm one of the biggest.
One of the biggest indeed. Because a lot of
There's so
Nottingham
many
Forest-
This is like what
Forest.
18-19 season.
Yeah,
like,
loads
you
of teams
know,
involved.
Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest won and get top 4. If Bournemouth get top 4, imagine What?
The little shoebox stadium that they have.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're gonna have Real Madrid popping about.
Yeah, what that did happen in 2014. Yeah,
That
that did happen.
Oh, yeah.
That did happen.
What's gonna happen? They have to go
Can
for
happen
real
again.
now.
Yeah.
But imagine like the City ground as well, back at the Champions League as well. So like there's some very big,
Very
games.
special.
And like think about Nottingham Forest. Well, I mean the big stat as well was saying that only last season Nottingham Forest and Luton were 2 points apart in the relegation zone.
And once
Luton is bottom championship,
Yeah.
and Nottingham Forest are nearly in Champions League.
I
football.
like Luton in the Prem as well. Like, I wish they
like
stayed
them,
up.
so I really like
Well,
them.
I don't know how far. I don't know how.
They're
they
bottom.
got
They're
so
bottom in
I don't know
Championship.
how they did
Yeah.
that though.
They're bottom.
How
Yeah,
they
they're
did
last.
that?
Dead
Madness.
last.
Do you think that championship's easy, guys? Championship's not easy, bro.
Yeah, thanks for telling me that.
That's what I said. I said that if Man had gone, I don't think they'd bounce back instantly. I don't think they
That's
would.
a whole other debate. That's a whole.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's basically all we want to say. And we'll go to the other winner side. Arsenal.
Whoa, Mikel Marino.
Yeah, he lost
Mikel
the
Marino. Corner flag.
Okay, but yeah,
It's even spin.
Mikel Marino on a brace against Leicester City at the King Power. So I mean, I'll let you take the charge on this one.
Listen, I just want to give a special shout out to Mikel Marino. I've defended him on this pod. I have defended him on this pod. I have said if you call him a dud and you say he's a flop or whatever, I'm not going to argue against that. But I've defended him because I know there's something in him. Of course, he's playing striker. Look, and Kuku, you said he's not finding it easy to play the striker.
This guy in midfield is just.
Of course, you can say the chances were like really good chances, but do I back Havertz to score these chances right now? No. Do I back Nkunku to score? No. Do I? They're very big because it's immense pressure on him. It's not he's coming on because when he comes on in a game, there's already pressure on him because he needs to do well. He needs to be that left 8 that we signed. Who is this guy? Dud, Spanish, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to say, tapas. So imagine the pressure now where he's told you're going to be playing striker. There wouldn't be backlash if he didn't score.
Exactly.
But then, based on one guy's performance that I'm going to get onto, now the fact that he has scored, I think people want to see him start up front. And when I heard the reports that he's going to play auxiliary striker, I wasn't like, oh wow, like
you can
because
see why there's some.
he's got aerial presence to him.
Yeah.
The Spanish McDominay.
No, don't do that. No, don't you dare do
But
that.
McTominay's been good at that.
No, don't you dare do it. No, don't do
I
that.
mean, linked to the Mikel Marino starting up front. I mean, it all came basically because the news before the game. Well, a few days before the game, but Kai Havertz gone out for the season now.
In that Dubai trip.
And look,
What was your initial reaction? I just want to know. Imagine you have your phone in front of you and you see it. You wake up or something, and you just see the news.
I was awake.
Or if you just see the news, the report, someone calling you, maybe Tam is calling you or something, and he's saying, "Yo, Havertz is out of the season." What was your initial reaction?
Nah, my phone was on D&D, so I wouldn't have known if you called me anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. No, look, remember when I had my exodus and I backed my Arteta and my players and I forgive Havertz? He's run in the whole Premier League the third most out of any player.
And you were saying, and people were saying again, against after that Wolves game, he was shattered on the
Yeah,
ground.
he was. So look, it's an inevitability, and whatever you want to say about Kai Havertz, he plays his heart out for the team. He plays his heart, and you don't see players do that. That's not a common thing to do. That's not a common thing where you run your heart out. He got injured. It's very damning for us now because we need to find a result. Big credit to Mikel Arteta, please. Big credit to Mikel Arteta. Because last season, Liverpool were going for the league. They dropped off. Why? Because of injuries. Look at the FA Cup game that they got knocked out of. No Salah, Chiesa, they still had Diaz and all that.
Yep.
They got knocked out. Arteta is someone, he doesn't look for self-pity. Maresca already, he's saying top 4 is not a target. He's taken that off himself. He's new, but I'm saying
Yeah, I know you're right.
Ten Hag, he said, I won 2 trophies in 2 years. He's trying to take it off him. Arteta, he's always, this is the one big credit that I always give him, he's always stood in line, the firing line. He'll always take the criticism and he'll never have self-pity. He could have easily said, we've got these, look at Ange. Of course you can, I'm not saying you can't have self-pity, but I'm saying the fact that he's coming out here and he's getting these wins. He's managing these wins. He's managing this squad, this very thing. At the start of the season, we only had 22, 23. One of the thinnest squads. We're still 7 points in this situation. That's impressive.
Understand.
That's impressive. Chelsea have dropped off. We should have dropped off. We should be in 4th, 3rd right now. So I want to give big credit to Mikel Arteta. And you know the game itself again. It's 90% of our games. we'll control most of the ball. You won't have a shot against us. If you do, it might be that one odd chance. And it's all about the players. And then MLS, again, man, I love this kid. My favourite player in the world right now. Just incredible. And he did get subbed off, but he had a really solid game. And he had that very crucial interception. You know, that low cross that came in.
Yeah.
We can't underestimate how crucial that was.
Yeah.
Because if that goes in, it's 1-0, we lose the game.
Yeah.
The fact that he was so calm about it, bang, cleared it out. Brilliant. Ethan, Waneri,
Assist.
incredible.
Yeah, very good.
This guy, 17, he's one of the best players in the Premier League right now. He's better than the likes of Sancho's, the Pedro Netos, right now.
Oh, yeah,
right now.
better than them, yeah.
He's better than the Garnachos. He's better than whoever else
It's
you
not
have.
hard to do.
But I'm saying, these are Premier League standard
17,
wingers. These are Premier League standard wingers, I'm saying. You can argue he's better than the Savino, I think he is, but whatever. It's not us getting ahead of ourselves. You watch that game, everything came from him.
Yeah.
It was like watching
He's
Saka.
taking responsibility.
It was like
Yeah.
watching Saka. And the one thing that I love about his game is, which again, not a lot of wingers have, he can go left and right. He can use his weak foot and go and beat up. That's something that Saka has. And that's what makes Saka so good. Because,
Unpredictability.
yeah. And Waneri, incredible. That cross is, that's the Saka crosses. Pinpoint. That's a cross where you're going to score if you put your head onto it.
Yeah, and as much credit we give Mika Marino for, to finish strike and get those headers, the chances that Edwenya is creating, and especially that first goal with the cross, it was literally on his head. You forget about what Mika Marino happens. If you put Abid in a situation, give it a height, he scores that goal.
No, I'll score from other. No, I disagree because I'll score from harder crosses. But anyway,
That's what I'm saying. Any player, if it's a centre back, you expect them to score free header from there, no? And that cross was perfect.
Listen,
Beautiful cross.
him and MLS, we are so blessed because they're just as good as each other. It's about preference. Obviously, we don't have a preference in our team. I want them both to be 10 out of 10. But some people love Ethan Ranieri more. But this guy is a mercurial talent.
He didn't start at 15 for not start, but play at 15 for no reason. Yeah.
And that was a PR thing, right? To make it the youngest ever Premier League.
And look, Man City was sniffing for him at 15, 16. Reports are saying he was close to leaving. No, he wasn't. He stayed at Arsenal. He could have had a better wage at City. Look at Chido Ovi Martin leaving to Man United. This guy stayed at Arsenal, and he was patient, right? And he's getting the chance, and it's paying off now. This is where you need to be a youngster. You know what I mean?
But this is why I respect Arteta as well. He does use the young talent as well, like other
He's
players.
on the broad Saka.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like when Odegaard was injured, he should have used Waneri then
maybe.
more.
But,
I think that might happen now. That was the question I bring up.
But if we compare,
Saka
let's
comes
say we compare him to Aaron, like you mentioned, Obi Martin has of course been blitzing up the under 20s and whatever. And do you think that he would get such a quick introduction like Wanyeri did, like a Smith Rowe?
I think it's only a matter of time.
You really think?
It's only a matter of time before he gets called in.
It's true.
It's only a matter of time.
And the responsibility thing, everything. He's taking corners over Odegaard, and they're really good. He's beating players, going on the outside, going on the inside, crosses, dribbles. He had that shot that hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
His game is so like
There's many
not complete, but there's many attributes to it. It's special talent, man. Special talent.
So the question I bring up is when Saka comes back, is he playing?
Saka has to be eased in.
Saka has to play, no?
Oh,
to be Saka.
I think he does because he is our hero right now.
Yeah.
And I'll get on to I'm gonna put that on pause and come back to it. Raheem Sterling.
I know him well. He knows him well.
I know him very well.
On my life, that was the worst attacking performance I've ever seen in an Arsenal shirt. Willian was better.
What about
Willian was better. No.
Willian got what, 4 assists in this first Arsenal?
Yeah, he got 4 assists in one
That's
game.
more than Sterling.
No,
Same energy.
two.
No, it was 3. It was 3. It was
Three.
Same energy.
Yeah.
That was the worst performance I have ever seen. The fact that Ethan, who's like 30 years younger than you, mate, showing you up, brilliant.
Listen, stop buying Chelsea players.
Yeah.
Jorginho was good.
Can we
Jorginho.
talk about Jorginho in that game when he got something?
Yeah,
Chelsea
brilliant.
I love him. I love him still.
Brilliant. And another player, we talk about him overshadowing Sterling, Odegaard, man. Not good enough. Not good
What
enough.
is this? Is it still the child? You still blame the child, or who are we blaming now? What is it? What is the Odegaard drop off here?
I don't know.
Is it just him?
He had a good game against City, no?
He did, but you know what I mean? It's just wishy-washy. Odegaard's biggest attribute is his consistency. That's why second, third best Premier League midfielder for the past 3 years because of his consistency. Now he's dropping off, and you're getting outshone by a kid. Look, I love Odegaard. He used to be my favorite Arsenal player. I'm not gonna come and defend you if I can't defend you. You've not been good enough for the past 2-3 months, and I'm looking at him with question marks. I really am. But I've never said he's a 10, right? Cool, fair enough. But when you get into opportunities where you need to have that creative spark that we think you do have, and we know you do have, he's not doing it. I have major question marks on Martin Odegaard.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not good enough, of course not. But is he that 10 out of 10 guy? No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what this makes this when your performances and Maddison's performance step up, right, so big, because especially if you're like when everyone's fully fit, if Saka goes down, your number 2 to step up would be Martin Odegaard,
Your
right?
captain.
His position is in jeopardy.
Exactly.
His position is in jeopardy.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that far.
So no one in that 10. No one in that 10. Is that what you're
So
saying?
left about 8, right?
Who would be captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. 8.
Right.
I'm saying it should be Gabriel. Our captain on the pitch is Gabriel.
Okay.
I love Odegaard, but look, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna try and defend him when I can't. I'm not gonna. It's not a dig to you, by the way. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying. Look, I'm someone who just wants the best for my team. I'm not player FC. I'm not this and that. If you have a bad game, I'm gonna say it. But I'm not a hypocrite. I don't like to be a hypocrite. I'm not gonna criticize your players, and not do the same to mine. Not good enough. Major question marks. Major question marks.
Yeah, I mean that is the main.
Well, you're still
points
winning.
for us.
We are still winning.
That's the point I was going to
We are still winning, and this is our longest unbeaten streak since 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, in the Premier League. Yeah, you
You
would.
want to win the league that
Well,
year?
the season when you went 3rd, 11-12.
Yeah.
Okay, 11-12.
Oh, 11-12.
No, look.
That's 8-2.
I did say last episode I do expect Liverpool to win the league,
Yeah.
but I'm never going to count my team out. Never.
No,
And
you
I didn't.
shouldn't.
And I
When
didn't
you're
count.
right,
And I didn't
7
count them out in December and January where everyone else did. And look where we are. 7 points. I still believe.
And
Same
then-
I still
happened last
believe.
year as
And
well,
then,
where
I mean,
everyone
look,
rolled
Yeah.
off
there have
and came
been
back.
crazier things. I mean, Newcastle a long time ago dropped points, lost the league with 12-point lead. You know, people can lose leads.
The game we're going to talk about next, so slightly, is living proof of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, not much to say about Leicester. Again, most teams that play us, you're going to have 1 highlight, 2 highlights in the game. The last thing I'll mention is maybe David Raya again, just incredible, man. This guy is like a 12th player. When he builds up play, he's playing as a centre back. You know, when they had long balls, he's coming out his box so comfortable. This guy is, I'm running out of words to describe him. Look, you can call me delusional or whatever. He's the best he's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League right now. He is.
Quite possibly, yeah.
He's up there with shot stopping. He's up there with kicking, and he's the best at claiming crosses.
Yep.
He is the best at claiming crosses, which is such a factor,
trait, yeah,
big
100%.
trait. And listen, look, you either have crossing or you don't.
Yeah, 100%.
Because is Vicario ever going to get good at corners? No, you can't.
Yeah,
These
and that's very important, especially when you're playing against the teams further down the table, like the Evertons, who are a lot of this piece. Of course, you guys, feel a little bit more with James Tarkowski, a few seasons ago.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's a big thing, especially like corners. These small teams, they're like, they practice set pieces. They make sure that if you're a striker, get the shot off. If it goes for a corner, it's like a big chance for us. And like Raya being able to catch these crosses and be so comfortable adds to the.
How old's Raya?
28, I think, or 27.
But it adds to the what's the word? It's like his version of composure. How we talk about Saliba and Gabriel, and they're so composed on the ball, like Luis Skelly as well. That him being able to clear this quarter and take off all that pressure, that you don't have to worry too much about, unless it's an incredible ball or a ball that he can't get. You don't have to worry about it because he's gonna get that.
It makes
ball.
the defense even more elite.
Even
Yeah.
more.
Imagine you
even
had
more.
Raya in your first title challenging
We
season.
win the league.
Yeah.
We win the league. Look, in my opinion, he's best goalkeeper right now. Yeah. I'm not saying overall. Right now, on form, he is. That's my opinion. Incredible, man. So to wrap up my game, I think. I mean, if any of you guys have anything to say,
Nope, that's too much.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
all you can say, to be
yeah,
honest.
it was actually
Routine win.
Routine.
yeah,
But-
routine
It's
win.
also
You might have a
important
you might have a
'cause you're
solution to your
injured.
striker
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
100%.
Ethan, MLS, these guys, man, to the moon.
To the MLS he goes.
What does that even mean?
All right, mate. Listen.
Wait, is that for Arsenal thing?
Yeah, I still believe in my team. I've never counted us out. I've said I expect Liverpool to win the league. That was what I said last episode. I expect them. So I'm never going to count my team out.
100%.
Not in general. I'm talking about this season. I'm not going to
At
count
what
them
point
out.
will you count your team out?
Mathematically, probably.
Maybe if we lose at Anfield.
So
But I'm not scared of Anfield. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Anfield. Yeah, and the last 2 times we've gone there, 3 times, other than the 2-2, you know, the handball, Odegaard, which was the handball, and when they hit the crossbar, you know, the Trent.
Yeah.
We maybe should have lost that game. That being said, we still had chances in that game.
Yeah.
I think we haven't lost that at Anfield, and we should have won.
I mean, that
we
game
should have beat.
is going to be a massive game.
Yeah, look, I'm not scared of Anfield.
Yeah,
this is not delusion. I am not scared of Anfield.
You don't have to be. I think with your type of form, with defense, you have the quality. But I think both teams have the ability to put a great
that is
performance in
around
that
the time where you bought it last year and the season before. So.
I mean,
Time will tell. We'll see
But,
what
yeah,
happens
true.
at the time of the season.
I mean,
We'll see.
I'm not scared of. My thing is, I think we can beat them at Anfield, and if we do, then it's gonna swing. If
you
we
beat
lose
them-
at Anfield, it's done.
If you
Because that's game week 31.
Yeah.
so you have 7 more games,
Yeah,
right?
and
Who's Liverpool's? Can you check their last 7?
I mean,
I swear you're in their last 7.
Here we are.
we have Everton
Never know.
April, yeah.
Oh,
I really hope they do a Tottenham.
Moise.
I really hope they do a Tottenham and let us win.
No, Moise.
I think they would, you know.
What?
They would do a Tottenham and let us win. Everton.
Oh, okay. Maybe. They could.
I don't know.
I think they would.
I think they won't because they're not going to get relegated now.
They're not going to get relegated, and it's like, look at the scenes at Goodison the other
What
day.
if they are like they have chances to get Conference League spot, but they have to beat you?
Everton.
What
Yeah?
are you on about?
Oh, okay.
How many points Everton on?
They're down the table, boss.
No,
They're down the table.
Huh?
no, Conference League. I didn't say.
14th in the league. They're just above you.
No.
Conference League spot.
I said points.
Their points. They are the same as. They're one above you. They're 30.
Yeah, what's
You're
Conference League?
29.
Who's in 7? How many points do they have?
You're
40,
saying they're going to go on a
41?
run.
Exactly, 11 points.
They're not gonna make
11
Conference League.
points.
Are you
What?
making Conference League?
No.
What are they?
Exactly.
What are you
But we're
saying?
below them. That's what I'm saying.
By 1 point.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
but like,
Palace-
if they continue
Okay,
their
calm
good
down,
form
calm
and
down.
beat you, like,
It's
who
not
said they
happening.
can't?
It's not happening.
No.
In the Ancelotti season, they couldn't do it, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, if it happens, yeah.
Alright,
just
I mean, is that
remember
enough for
Evertonians,
Arsenal?
Yeah, I am
respect you
very
guys.
proud of my team. Very proud is the word.
All right. Well, that's enough of Arsenal. We want to talk about a team that's off the table, but
At the
on
very
top
top.
of the table. Exactly.
Tippity top.
Oh, that was a good one. Off the table, on top of the table.
Yeah,
That
sharp
was
and
a
carry
good- Okay.
Wow.
Why are they off
yeah.
the table?
Exactly.
They're
What
on
do
this
you think,
table, but they're on
Ah.
top
Nah,
of
that's
the
a
See,
smart.
That's right.
Carry
Alright,
on.
Yeah, Liverpool 2-1 against Wolves at Anfield. You know, Avid's misery, a dagger to Avid's heart.
Continues.
Yeah, I mean they're good run of games. I mean they're just cooking really. Liverpool, do you live for?
Cooking for a portion of the game.
Full portion,
That's what you need to do, mate.
But
And that's what champions do.
Yeah, some games you got
they're
right
a team
out.
of moments at this moment in time, and the Salah seems to pick up the moments. I mean, another penalty goal takes him up to
Assist as
48 goals and assists in all comps, 37 goals and assists in the league. So yeah, so insane
Efficient
numbers.
killer.
Very
Exactly.
efficient
Very
killer.
efficient.
Very efficient killer. Very efficient. And
You can say whatever you want with him. I want my team to win games. I couldn't give a crap. That's why I got my That's why I got my left winger for my entertainment. My centre mid for entertainment. My right winger's there. Kill the game. You know what I mean?
It's good as
Oh,
a
yeah, I
legend.
mean, look, everyone likes to, talk about people like Ronaldo and Mahrez and whoever. People like the flair. People take the piss out of him for not having the flair.
Payet.
No.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about Payet, yeah.
Shout.
But Salah just has that efficiency, and if you're a Liverpool fan, you don't care about that samba. You don't care about the dropping 15 elasticals.
Gem-
I was thinking of Mo Salah.
So why did they love Suarez?
You know that reference?
Because Suarez is also efficient. Actually,
Oh,
Suarez is really
yeah,
efficient.
yeah. The
I know, but
contract
he
thing,
got
innit?
a bit of that.
No,
side.
no,
He was
no.
I don't know, no.
Yeah.
No,
Some-
it's
some of
the
the viewers will
contract
know.
thing, yeah.
Some of the viewers will know.
What?
No, that is.
I was thinking of Salah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, he's not, and
recognize
then
it.
she says you've
That-
not signed a contract.
Oh, yeah.
that's what it is.
I recognize
Yeah.
it, but I don't.
But yeah, of course, Salah gets that goal and an assist. I forgot who the first goal was now.
The first goal.
Look us, man. We're
Oh
not
yeah,
doing
who
our
scored
job.
the first
We're
goal?
not doing- Oh, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
Luis
The
Diaz.
ball.
Oh,
he tripped over.
yeah.
Need
Yeah.
to be another player.
Yeah.
His first goal contribution in 11 games.
Yeah, he got a lot of
Yeah.
stick from Liverpool.
Where's Cody Gakpo? By the way? He's injured.
Yeah, injured, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, maybe because of Cody Gakpo has
Yeah.
been taking his
Said
left
that,
hand
yeah.
side position, and Luis Diaz has been just chucked up top. To be
Yeah,
honest.
but I feel like Luis Diaz is a player. When he has a good game, it's like overrated.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Remember at the start of the season, people were gassing Luis Diaz,
Yeah.
saying he's the best winger in the league and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like Luis Diaz. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's very inconsistent, man. Like these are Garnacho, Martinelli
I
numbers.
mean, he's a winger that's got chucked up front.
That's also.
Yeah, true, but
That's a bit that does play. a
yeah,
big
but he's
factor.
back in left wing now and he's not playing well. I don't care if you haven't played there for months. You've been in Liverpool for 2 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mo Salah this season has more goals and assists than Luis Diaz in all his Prem seasons.
That's true.
Or maybe he has one assist less. I'm pretty sure it's one assist less.
But yeah, I
still.
mean, look, there's it was routine for a bit, and then Wolves go into the game, and of course, Luis Diaz's
That's
first
my
goal,
guy.
Salah's other goal. I mean, the penalty was won by I don't know who it was.
Luis
by.
Diaz. Luis
Oh,
Diaz.
Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz.
And so technically he does get an assist for that. So yeah, do you
Does
think
that count as an actual Premier League
No,
assist?
Yeah, it does. No, it does.
Huh? No, it doesn't.
Are
No,
you
it doesn't.
stupid?
No,
It's
FPL
not
does.
FPL,
No,
mate.
FPL does, but not real. Not
Yeah,
it's
not
not
real
actually
I'm
life.
pretty
that.
sure I saw it in other places
No,
as well.
no,
It's
no,
not
no,
FPL,
no.
mate.
There's no
No,
way that counts
no,
as
no,
real
no,
life
they
thing.
No chance.
Boo.
The apps rule, you know, like FootMob and stuff.
They'll count, but not
Actually,
actual
other apps are available
No,
because
some of them.
unless you want to sponsor us,
Yeah,
don't
we,
say
we
names.
like a lot of different apps. Who do you use?
The mob don't count it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who I use unless you sponsor me. Give me that money, I'll wear a tee. Okay, I'll wear a tee.
But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on the Luis Diaz signing? I mean, of course, there's a bit of controversy that a little bit of a nudge on their centre back for that balling behind, and Hodisa does wipe him. Is it Hodisa? Why is it? Is it Hodisa?
Yeah, how's it
Well,
so?
Hodisa does wipe him clean, so that
Before
point.
I see that million.
Look, it's a penalty, right?
Yeah.
But it's just I don't like those ones.
What you don't like?
It's
the what?
like, you know, if the roles are reversed, are we saying it's a red card or are we saying what?
Double jeopardy, isn't it?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but like, let's say it happened. Let's say they were going for the ball and the defender pushed Diaz, and Diaz makes a lot of it. We're gonna say that's a red card, or we're gonna say that's a foul. And I think if that's Wolves on the other end, I'm sorry, that's gonna be called back for a foul.
I don't know. We won't know now.
Are you
We
talking
don't
about the
really know.
Kanai one? Are we talking
No,
Basically, the ball got played in behind. Luis Diaz like nudges their centre back. I think it was.
I forgot
Agbad-
that.
It was
It's not-
Agbadu, no?
Yeah,
That guy.
Agbadi.
Yeah, he nudged him a little bit, and he missed his clearance.
It's
And then
But
he
do
went
you know
behind.
what's his name? Traore do that to Benjamin Mendy.
it's like, you know,
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like the Onana
Some
thing. You know the
refs do
Onana
this
thing
some
last
more.
season where he just misses the ball and punches the player.
that's a normal thing.
No, but I'm saying it's like, you know, these little things. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like
You can see it
Oh,
now.
you mean the Superman
it's
punch? Oh,
it's like inconsistent
It's
because
very
Yeah.
because in one game you can give it, in another game you can't. I'm not saying it's not a penalty. It's just I don't like those ones.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean,
It depends on the ref.
I think it was.
Yeah, I
mean,
think
in
it
my
does.
opinion, in my opinion, I think that it
It's
should
not
not.
for though.
I think Agbadu should still do way better on their clearance.
But you're getting pushed, man.
But it looked light. I can't lie. It looked very light.
But you know, listen, you know when the ball's coming in and you're a defender and he's low key off balance.
Yeah,
You know the most important thing in that situation is to settle yourself.
Yeah.
One little push is gonna put you off balance. That's cheating.
But that's fair. I could see that. You're right though. It's inconsistent because I could see that given in another game, 100%.
Look,
And I mean, look, you had a lot to say about the referees in the
I did.
game, and
I
you know,
did.
the inconsistencies.
PJ and
You want to
Manuel.
mention, you know?
look. I like watching football. Okay, the referee ruined that game. He ruined that game. And if I was a Wolves fan, I would be fuming.
they
No,
have
but they're
been
used to it
filming.
though, because they always.
They have been.
Last year,
Last
Gary
year they had the
O'Neill.
most.
Oh,
Gary
yeah.
O'Neill.
But I'm saying this game
I'm
here.
fuming as well, mate.
But they're talking about VAR decisions. I'm talking about referee performance. That was one of the worst referee performances of the season. That was one of the worst. Yes, it was because
It
Liverpool.
must have been the worst one.
No, because I'm saying one of the
One
worst.
of-
Because
one of
Liverpool kept persistently fouling their players, nudging their players, kicking the ball away. Nothing happens. Wolves protest, yellow card. Yellow card for Doherty for their player doing a foul. Van Dijk again gets away with just pushing
always
players,
gets
kicking
away.
players.
You know, yeah.
Yep.
Ever since that Avid like mentioned
but
the Van
sure,
Dijk
yeah.
I
thing,
believe that.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't really
Real.
notice it that much. Like when you mentioned it.
It's him and Joe Linton. They
Yeah.
get away with it the most.
But I remember,
And
I remember,
Guimaraes.
I remember in
Guimaraes.
the Everton game when he did an elbow to Richarlison, and I was like, "What the hell? How's that not red?" And he did a similar thing to I forgot who was in the Wolves game. It might have been a defender. It was on a corner or something.
Yep.
So like, I mean, you're right. He does put out. This,
You know, Konate as well. That was a red card. And
Nah.
before you come and argue against it, I want you to answer one question, Abdul.
Okay.
Why did Arne Slot sub him off at halftime?
Because you don't want to get him sent off.
Because he knew that was a red. And Slot's done that
Not
a couple
really.
of times this season.
You could sub off a player to make sure they don't get red. Because the next chap could
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
red.
but it's bro.
That's not a red.
Listen.
He didn't headbutt him.
Okay, listen. How many times do you have
He
a player
shoulder to shoulder
that's yellow
to him.
carded in the first 10 minutes and you keep him on the whole game? He knew that Konate would get red. I agree with that point.
Yeah.
But that was a second yellow, man.
No.
Saliba did something.
No, but
He's
Wait.
making the point itself that just because you saw him off is not always a guarantee.
Yeah.
that they
Okay,
think
I
it's
agree
not.
with you.
But he's
But
not headbutted him though.
I agree with you. But he's took him off because he knows he can get a red card.
No,
Like he
yeah.
can get a red card.
With the Saliba
That's
one,
my
right?
point.
With the
I agree.
Saliba one, okay, I know Saliba on the Warner band, he followed through with his head, whatever, right? But Kanoe's not caught him on the head. It was literally his shoulder.
But
Like,
he
his
missed
shoulder
the
to shoulder.
he missed
I
the
understand
he
missed
missed the
it,
ball,
but
and that's
you
a
can't-
foul.
That's not a second yellow.
But when you miss,
That's not a
it
second
is
yellow
because
offense.
based on the position of the pitch,
Nah.
it is. That's a threatening.
Based on the
That's
tackle,
a
it's not
threatening
second
position,
yellow.
man.
Based on the tackle, it's not.
That's
second
a
yellow.
threatening position.
If you got that, would you say it'd be
Yes,
really?
that's a second
If I
yellow.
got a second yellow, I'll be pissed.
That's a second
I'll
yellow.
be pissed
That's a second yellow.
because I don't think that's a second yellow.
It is,
I don't
man.
think second yellow worthy.
You know what it is? I think it's inconsistent because if I think Saliba did get yellow for that penalty, right?
Yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah.
the Silver one was a foul, but
No, I'm just using that
Yeah.
as
No,
a comparison.
but that's important in the situation because it's a very similar thing. And Saliba gets a yellow
And a penalty.
gets a penalty away. I mean, maybe if that happened in the box, then he would get a penalty as well.
I really don't think so. I
Really?
really don't. Based on that performance, and the Everton game, the things that Liverpool got away with.
Yeah.
Look, and I'm a big fan of Arne Slot, and I enjoy watching Liverpool. But look, I'm not saying it because we're second and all of our PGML rubbish. I'm sorry. When I watch Liverpool games, the referees, this is my opinion, okay? They're getting help. That's my opinion. They're getting help. And I think it stems from the David Coote thing, man. You know, when he was calling Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp's that word, and he doesn't favour Liverpool. I think to save face, this is my opinion. You can call me crazy, you can call me conspiracy, fine. You can argue against me, fine. It's not the Arsenal thing where you can't. I'm saying I'm not saying no. That's just my opinion. That game was disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, what do you guys have to say? Do you guys agree with me with the refs?
I mean,
with the
I
ref?
think-
with the
believe
refs,
that
yeah, they're
Van Dijk
bad. But I don't
thing
think
I
that's
mean,
second
for me, it's more the Van
yellow,
Dijk thing. I think the Van Dijk, some of the stuff that Van Dijk does do.
Yeah, the
Done
Van
it for
Dijk
years
one,
as
yeah,
well.
that's-
Always gets
For me,
finished.
But I don't think that's second yellow.
I think the game was ruined. That had potential to be a 1-1 or a 2-1 Wolves, or it was. And one thing I want to say about the refs, yeah, 6 minutes of added time was added on, right? 6 minutes. The ball was in play for 2 minutes. That's fine. That happened, yeah. The point being, Simon Hooper did this. He literally told Liverpool players, "Look, I'm adding the time. I'm pausing the clock. 95th minute, 95th, 95 like 30 or 95, 40 seconds in, they have a free kick in their corner flag, right? And they're there. Liverpool take 40 seconds to boot it out. Wolves collect it again. The goalkeeper boots it. 96 minutes, 30 seconds. Referee blows it. Where's the added time that was
true.
supposed to come on? Where's the added time?
That is a crazy one, to be fair. That's a very crazy one.
So look, that's crazy to me. And City used to have that back. Remember, they're unusually long extra times. Used to have unusually long extra times. Look, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
You can have that.
They got away with the Jota dive as well.
Oh my
Very
god!
that one should
clear,
be booked.
obvious
Yeah, I don't know how they
dive. The
get
referee
booked.
literally admits it's not a penalty. No card.
Have we
No
seen a
card.
more consistent diver than Jota in the Premier League?
No, he's the biggest diver.
Even on that transfer, like,
Like, it's like
I remember the one against Chelsea. They got away with it.
but even on that,
Newcastle last season.
Yeah.
it's like he has he wants to because
Yeah.
in
He
that-
wants
in
to.
that-
he could
No,
have
definitely
shot.
wants
That's
to.
what I'm gonna
He
say.
could've shot.
That he was so free on that chance to just slot it in.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think he scored a goal on FIFA and doing the dead fish celebration.
bro, it was so clear.
Yeah.
He was so in. He wanted to stay on his feet.
Yeah, because remember the Newcastle one last season? He
Yeah.
could have scored.
Yeah.
He could have scored and he dived.
Fell over, yeah.
Cheating guy, man.
I mean, I seen
I
some.
think
I
it's
seen
so.
some. News.
Oh, do you talk about Jamie Carragher?
I mean, look, you know what I mean? That guy, just, if you're watching Sky Sports, just mute it, man. Just mute. Even the Man United game, Gary Neville, man, it's just disgusting. No impartiality whatsoever. No sympathy for Wolves. No empathy for Wolves commentary. No, it doesn't matter if you're a Wolves fan. It's not a Liverpool game. It's a Liverpool documentary. He's just talking about Liverpool. I feel like I'm watching an episode of flipping All or Nothing, bruv. He's just talking about Liverpool. Nah, man.
I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about Liverpool? I mean, suppose I had a good game.
Spooky second half, boys. From
Yeah,
Liverpool.
0 XG, 0 chances, 0
Yeah.
XG.
But they were 2 up.
Yeah.
2-1.
But that
No,
big
I
of a
think
drop
I
off,
just
not
thought-
expected
I
from
mean, Cunha's
Liverpool.
goal. I mean, it's a good goal. Of
Water
course, we didn't really talk
goal.
about
Yeah,
Cunha's
oh
goal.
my God.
Big
Yeah,
drop off.
it's
Very good
Left
goal.
foot as well outside the box.
Very good pass.
Very, very nice goal.
The thing is, João Gomez shows, he had like a couple of saves as well. Like,
No, Munetsi.
Messi had one.
No, João Gomez did as well. No, he did.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one he
That
skied.
would be one.
Yeah, he should have scored
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah,
Liverpool
I mean,
got away with it, but
Liverpool
They did.
Did get away. But do you think? I mean, they actually no. I mean, they've been playing confident. I don't think their games now.
Look, if they play like that, they will drop points, man.
they
That's
will
what I'm saying.
eventually.
Already.
They will.
But I think.
Yeah.
Playing like that.
But I think they're slacking.
No, I don't hate Liverpool. I actually
I mean,
really,
to be
I
fair,
admire Liverpool.
Well,
I
you
love
know,
the Jurgen
that
Klopp
was,
teams.
That was one thing I wanted to mention, that their next 3 games, I mean, I've seen people say that they're gonna, if they get through, then they should be sealed. Their next 3 games are Villa, Villa Park, City at the Etihad, and Newcastle. That is their next 3 in the league.
Wait,
Oh,
sorry
very
again. Sorry
free
again. Say again.
games.
Huh?
Say again.
Villa.
Villa Park,
Villa, yeah.
City at Etihad,
Yeah.
and Newcastle Anfield.
I mean, look, we said the same thing early on when they had that
That's true,
schedule,
yeah.
and they
Oh, no,
beat
that's true.
everyone, and they drew to
But
us
that's
only.
some of
but-
their main, like, that's some of, if they're gonna drop points, they could drop points
Yeah,
to
no,
those 3.
I need it, man. Today I feel Villa. Today I feel City. Today I feel Newcastle, man. Come on, Alan Shearer.
I mean, look, we don't want to spend too long on Liverpool. I mean, it's pretty routine.
Yeah, they keep the wins coming. It's a
Exactly.
very spooky second half. I
But-
think their players could feel that something was going on.
Yes.
Anfield very quiet,
Well,
very
they're saying online,
subdued.
Marino at 9 is causing this.
Yeah.
Marino at 9 is causing all of
Yeah,
this.
we're coming with their wheelchairs. They're in a Lamborghini, and it's like they're stalling now.
But now, I
The
mean,
red
look,
light's on.
Yeah, red lights on.
no, I
Good
mean,
night.
one of my favorite parts of the podcast is the predictions. You know, we like to be a bit compared with the predictions out here. Some do well, some do not. And, you know, this week, it's been a bit of time, so you might forget the results. So, I came last this week for once.
Hey.
How many points? How many points?
1 point.
Hey.
What did I even predict right? I think I predicted.
What did you predict right? That's a good question.
Aston Villa win against Tottenham. That's
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
3-2, but it was
Everyone got that right.
Yeah, I think we all did.
No,
Yeah, I
not
think-
run.
I think everyone would have seen that
You
coming.
got it
Yeah.
wrong.
Copium. I did it for content.
All right, mate. You said Tottenham win for
Yes,
content. What does that
win
mean?
for content.
Okay,
Listen,
great. Now I'm talking about it. He's got 4 points. So much more of a better weekend.
What did he get his
for
points
Abid.
on?
Healthy.
He got the Arsenal Newcastle one wrong because they
Oh.
lost 2 now.
Back your
He
team,
ba-
man.
He backed
Back your
2-1.
team.
Of course. And then he got 3-1. He had 3-1 Liverpool, so he got 1 point for that. But he said 2-1.
I got the Liverpool game right.
Yes.
Against who?
That's not exactly right.
Okay,
Liverpool
against
against
who?
Tottenham in the FA Cup. No, Carabao Cup. 3-1.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you said 3-1, but it was 4-0. But you got the.
Did
team
I
right.
not say 4-0?
No,
No.
I know you did.
I'm gonna check that.
Okay, but then we got Brighton Chelsea. You said 2-1, which you got your 3 points for. So that was exactly right. And then of course he said Tottenham Aston Villa.
Nostradamus, mate. Nostradamus.
Did you
And,
predict
uh,
it?
Baba Yaga, or whoever.
Yeah.
The Mother Teresa.
Talk about a person that got the 4-0 against Liverpool, right? Dinosaur has
Why is he looking to the sky, mate? Yeah. Why is he looking to
You
the
know,
sky?
Can I not be messy?
you got 4 points, mate. You got 4 points, as in, like I said.
Man here,
Can I have
emo.
something? Okay. Can
Man
I
here, emo.
Can I have something?
You better hear your emo. No, you have to.
He got the 4-0 against Liverpool, against Tottenham, right? Exactly right, which is pretty crazy. 3
I'll
points
take
for
that. I'll
that.
take that.
No, good first.
He predicted a 1-1 penalty win for Chelsea. And
Yeah.
didn't look at that,
Just,
right? Aston Villa, Tottenham, he got that 1 point for that, for a 1-0 win for Aston Villa. And then
Yeah,
he
go
said
with
he
it.
said a draw against Arsenal Newcastle, which that didn't happen. But the
Tried
victor
to back his
for
team.
why'd you back his team? You didn't actually did back your team on
I
time.
said
We
they
got-
won't lose.
we
I
got
said they
banged
won't
up.
lose, yeah.
Now,
Oh my god.
How back your team?
Yeah, you did back his team, but he backed his team, but he wins on 7 points. Abdul with the big
Come on,
7
do it,
points.
do it. Come on. Come on.
Very,
Come on. Did hear emo. Come on.
You can
Yeah.
do it. You can
Come
do it. You can
on.
do it.
Oh my god.
We got Jurgen Klopp here.
Oh my.
Yeah, he said 3-1 win for Liverpool, which so I guess 1 point for that. And then he got the exact score for 2-1 Brighton, and he got the exact score for 2-1 Aston Villa.
Wow.
So 3 points,
Yeah,
1.
wow.
7. Now,
Who knows?
so on the overall table, it's a 1 point for Dean, 1 point for Abdul, 1 point for me, and I'm still yet to get off the starting line. So
Look, like if you're like non-Muslim and you're you're haram, look at our predictions. Put money down, man. We're gonna make you money.
Oh.
Yusuf ain't because you got 0 points. Or we got 1 point, but we will.
What are you on about?
Okay.
You're
He's got no
you got
points.
0.
I got 4 today.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
All right, I mean, look, we want to wrap up these predictions quickly. So, the first game, of course, the big game in the Prem. Actually, no, we'll do the Champions League one first. The big game on Wednesday, the Champions League, Madrid versus City at the Bernabeu. Of course, it's the one-off game, not the total aggregate. So, predict what you think is going to happen just in that game.
2-1. Madrid.
Ooh. Not as much of a smashing I thought you'd give.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 Madrid as well.
I think Pep is gonna go a bit more like reserved.
I don't think so.
No, based on the fact that the Newcastle result will give his team more thing. Nico had a good game.
I'm gonna go 2-1 City.
Well, for us to go through.
You don't go through.
They still go
There you
through.
go free. Oh, no. It would be a
Is
draw.
it a draw? It's
It'll
saying
be a
it's
draw.
extra
So
time.
who's going to go on extra time penalties? What's...
Who do you think?
Let's say it then.
Real Madrid, obviously.
So you think
Okay.
Real Madrid winning on points?
Again,
Yeah.
2 seasons in a row.
They could.
Yeah. Oh, they could, but it's very.
Oh, they
good.
win it extra
If
time.
it goes penalties,
I'm just going about
cool
9 minutes.
I'm just shut down the stream.
Yeah.
I'll just check on football what happens. Like I don't even look at it. I already know. But also maybe miss as well.
He will still be watching it, but yeah.
I will, but also miss. I can already predict it before he takes a penny.
I'm gonna say Marmoush misses.
Well, if
I don't
they
think
actually
Marmoush.
get
I don't
there.
think Marmoush would be on the pitch by then. I think he'd get sub off.
But Bernardo Silva's still on there.
Okay, then I'm gonna predict that Husanov is gonna miss.
You're gonna be crying as well.
What's your prediction, mate? Come on.
2-0. Actually no.
You still think you're going through? Do you actually think there's a
He
world where
thinks
you're
his
going
team can
through?
defend, by the way.
3-1C.
Yeah.
For how good you're getting better.
okay.
3-1C. 3-1C. 3-1C.
Okay.
We're gonna concede a goal for 3-1C.
We're gonna concede a goal.
I don't think KDB will start that game. Yeah, I don't think he should start the
He
game.
Last
shouldn't.
time you beat them at the Bernabeu.
It really is Hopium and
that
Copium.
That,
Yeah, I know.
that KDB's 1920.
H&C.
Exactly.
Yeah, wait, Dean didn't say prediction.
I did 2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Oh. Oh, that's fine. Alright.
Alright.
No, I mean, we'll stay on the 3-1C. See
Yeah,
a
right
big game
down,
against
boss.
Liverpool. Huh?
You may want to write it down.
Don't worry about the prediction. I know this, alright?
Sometimes you get it wrong.
No, I don't get them wrong.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Alright. City versus Liverpool. That is a big game on Sunday.
Where again? Etihad.
Yeah.
What is that? That's no Hopium. 3-1 Man City. That's my prediction. Yeah, right. That's my prediction.
Okay.
You know what they say? They say back your team, lad.
Back your team. That's what we-
3-1C.
Hey! Yes!
Okay.
Come on!
He said he hates City more, by the way.
I love City for Sunday. Yes!
3-1C.
Yes!
You signed a one match contract.
Yeah, what was correct? Yeah.
Go on, mate. You two now.
City just had a very good win, though. And Liverpool just had a bad game.
I was going to go 2 on C.
Were you?
Yeah.
2-1C then it is.
No, 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. Nice, say that. Alright, some of the other games on the weekend in the Prem. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. You know,
Newcastle gonna win.
Where is it again, sorry?
at St James Park.
Is it?
Yes.
Newcastle win 3-2.
What happened here last time? Chris Wood hat-trick. Last year, right?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
year,
he did.
Chris Wood hat-trick.
It was a clean hat trick.
3-2.
Um,
I'm gonna go
2. Black White Army 2.
What did you say?
Newcastle.
Forest.
Newcastle.
Newcastle for
3-2.
2-1 Nottingham Forest.
I'm gonna go.
I was gonna go with that as well. 2-1 also.
3-1 Nottingham Forest.
Oh wait, they got a Carabao Cup final, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm going Nottingham Forest win.
for how much?
3-2.
Alright.
Flip it the other way
Who
around.
did you-
2-1 to Nottingham.
Okay, so everyone for Nottingham Forest will win. Alright.
2. Black White
This
Army.
game on the weekend: Villa versus Chelsea at Villa
This here,
Park.
mate.
Rasha will turn up.
Yeah, we're
Rashford.
getting Rashford. They
Oh,
say-
you might get Rashforded.
Yeah, they say back your
Someone
team.
called
They
a
say
free kick. Someone called a free
He hit
kick.
the post.
Yo, if he gets a
yeah.
free kick,
Yeah.
Oh my
He
God.
did hit the post in the
Yeah.
Ipswich game.
Run it back the knuckleball again.
Oh, that'd be
oh
crazy.
my god, that was.
That was
It's gonna go
Carabao
through.
Cup.
Rob Sanchez is gonna go through that gap in his hand. Villa are going to win.
2-0.
To-
Villa.
2-0 Villa. 2-0 Villa.
And they say back your team. 2-0 Villa.
you can't do that.
I can do that. It's not- It'll be a very nice, flattering scoreline as well.
Can do anything here?
No, we have no striker. Nkunku's not
Oh,
doing anything
yeah.
up front against their back line.
Uh,
And I know Russ gonna play.
1-0 Villa. Villa are slowly dropping down.
2-1 Villa. 2-1. I'm going
So where I
to.
predicted them in the
1-0
league.
Villa. And then now we go to Abbott's game. Arsenal versus West Ham.
Man, it's gonna be tough, you know.
At the Emirates. No,
Yeah.
I think he'll be comfortable.
But like, I don't see what the goals are gonna
3-1
come from.
Arsenal.
When you're really done.
2-1 Arsenal. I think it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be a spell where West Ham are gonna be on us.
You know, I can feel the drop points from here. You know.
If you drop points in, it doesn't matter what they do.
Have West
They're
Ham been
definitely-
good recently? I don't know. They just lost to Brentford.
Yeah, true.
It's not
They've
that.
not been on an inspiring form. They've not been
Okay, no,
really
you know what? No, they can't.
They're
drop
not
points,
Parker,
yeah. 1-0 Arsenal win. 1-0.
I feel like we're gonna get a set piece goal against West Ham.
1-0
good.
Arsenal
2-0
win.
Arsenal, I think. Yeah.
1-0 Arsenal. So did you say prediction as well?
3-1.
And yeah, you said it as well. Did you say it? He did say it.
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. I feel like there's gonna be a large spell of pressure on that game.
And now the final game, you know, David Moyes versus Ruben Amorim. You know,
Moisa,
his comeback. Well, he's not come back anyway. He's
he got the job on a technicality
He's
of a legend.
inviting
He
his own
recommended
club.
you.
The wrong. Okay.
You're a few. Good night.
The last time that
What the
you
hell
know,
are you saying?
Andrew Tate, innit?
Oh.
Andy
Andrew
Tate.
Tate.
Andy
Tate.
Tate.
Called him Andrew Tate.
He would be like, what would he be like? This team are so, we need Sigmas.
But yeah, you know, Moyes advice Man United to the Goodson Park for the final time before it wraps
That's
up.
saucy.
Goodison Park
That
either
is
as well.
saucy.
You always lose. Everyone.
That's saucy.
That's not very true.
I mean,
It is.
you know, Moyes picking up a few points. You know, has a manager
When
bounce
did
back?
you last beat United at Goodison Park? I mean, Everton Goodison Park. I saw it's 2021.
Yeah.
I saw it's 2021.
Cavani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When have you beaten them? You lost when Ronaldo first joined. You lost 1-0, I
Yep.
remember.
Yeah.
I feel like he won on the 10 Hag.
Can't remember. I don't think so.
But I mean, I'm
Well,
going for
we're gonna find
a 1-1.
1-1 draw. I agree.
1-1 as well.
I agree.
Draw.
You think United's going to
Yeah.
get something out of it? The Everton have been on a good run.
Doesn't matter. Actually, they are coming up fresh off the back of.
They're in some very good
Beto
hype right now.
scoring.
They've not been in a better
Beto
position
scoring.
in like years.
Nah, you know what? Don't back Abdul's team. 2-1 Everton.
If they got Mateta, they're going to get bettered. They're
Beto,
gonna
yeah, they're getting
They're getting
Beto.
Beto, bro.
2-0 Everton.
Yusuf
2-0
Chamiti off the
Everton.
bench?
2-0.
Oh
If you
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah,
Who,
yeah,
sorry?
yeah.
Yusuf Chamiti.
Oh, okay.
Chamiti.
Okay.
Whoa. 2-1 Everton. Go on. I'll follow the
We won
crowd.
last season, the bicycle kick.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what I meant. My bad.
Okay, but other than that one, it's been 2021, no?
Oh wait, you won the year
Uh,
before in Ronaldo's last Premier League goal. Yeah,
Oh, the tight angle shot against Pickford.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
talking
yeah.
about. Anthony scored that game.
Alright, go on then.
It was when this
Um,
celebration
Dean-
came out.
Yeah.
Dean Wise,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
we
said
beat him 2-1 as
2-0
well.
2-0
in the
Everton.
Everton
I
Hard
said 2-1
Circuit.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
then.
we
My
did
bad.
that,
Yes,
we
my
did
bad.
that.
My bad.
Alright, go on then, mate. So back your team then. You bet. You
Yeah, I
win
will back my team 1-1, mate. At least we scored a goal, mate. That's how we scored a goal.
All those good
We
results.
scored a goal.
So all those good results
I
can't
can't
natural
remember the last time we
bicycle.
scored a goal. I don't even remember.
Abed, what did he say? He didn't even say anything, did you?
2-1 Man United.
Why though?
Alright. That's
Where are the goals?
2-1 Man United. 2-1 Man
We had
United.
the two. First of all, I don't know how we're getting one goal. Where has the two coming from?
Xerxes and Fernandes.
I can see a Fernandes goal, but I don't know.
It'll be a penalty.
Xerxes and Fernandes.
It'll be
2-1
a
Man United.
It'll be a penalty.
Oi, oi, oi.
I think Alcaraz and Beto score.
Alcaraz?
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
bad for you,
That's the
then.
guy that played for Southampton, no?
Yeah,
He's on loan. He's on loan.
We'll see you
He's on
again.
loan. He's on loan.
On loan to Everton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored.
You know,
he
I was-
literally scored
Escape
at
from
Palace.
Alcaraz.
Yeah, no, I was
He
wondering.
scored
innit? I was
one
like,
at
is that Alcaraz? I thought it was
He had a
Juve.
good
I was
game.
wondering.
Yeah, I mean, that is the predictions. That's all the 6 games. So big prediction week next week. So hopefully
Come, Labid, 1 point.
I'm on top. I'm gonna be on top. Don't worry. Watch.
Say less.
Imagine, innit? He doesn't get points for his own team.
He doesn't really know to get for his own team anyway, to be fair.
Wait, do you actually know?
No, I do.
Last one you don't.
Oh, that was because we started the Newcastle game, man. Come on, man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, that's the predictions wrapped up. That's this week of episodes wrapped up. And yeah, I mean, some big games on the weekend. We'll come back to you on Monday for that. Hopefully Monday.
Like,
And,
subscribe, share, comment, everything.
Indeed.
Copy Dean and Abdul's emotes if you want.
Okay, don't do
don't
that.
do that.
Don't worry, we've got a compilation of his one in the intro.
No.
Yeah,
We are filming a separate intro.
Send them to me.
We are filming a
No,
separate
no,
intro.
no, no.
We are filming a
No,
separate
no.
intro.
no.
Yusuf, any last words?
What was I gonna say? Oh, you know, like I said at the start, you know, the shorts, you know, they're coming through on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram, everything, you know, TikTok as well. You know, a lot of work has been put in the TikTok. So yeah, make sure you're on there. You know, we're going to release a lot of stuff. We're trying to, you know, get the viewers, get the followers. You know, try to get a lot of platforms. You know, not everyone watches YouTube. You know, some, you know, brain rock kids, you know, like TikTok. So we're trying to attract them as well. So yeah.
Don't
any
forget
other
the
words?
Instagram.
So we're gonna have to use like some. We're gonna have to use some buzzwords like skibbity,
Okay.
skibbity United, and you know,
No, we're not going that far.
total
I'm
Riz,
skipping me, we're in the fucking bin, mate.
Riz Amarin.
Yeah, down that toilet.
Yeah. Anyone else had the last words? Anyone?
Yeah.
You said it. It's decent.
Mikel Marino.
We'll leave it there.
Whoa, whoa.